Hello and welcome to the newest episode of Totally Oblivious.
Change the intro.
Shut up, Alex! Shut up!
I love being a little brat.
I'm your host, Caleb Perez.
There you go.
I'm here with your favorite idiot, Alex.
Isn't it on?
Shut up! Say something.
Oh wow! So we're really getting in depth with this Johnny Depp fucking situation, abusing me on camera.
Alex did want to talk about the Johnny
Fuck
Depp
it.
situation.
We're immediately
So
into it. Andrew's
that's
not gonna
where
like how I'm just cussing off the start.
That's where
also,
that's where we're
Andrew,
starting
would you like
off.
to actually properly introduce yourself with the microphone?
We gave our sound guy a mic.
They gave me a mic, guys. Oh
No.
my God, they gave me a mic.
Actually, no. This is Caleb's
Actually, this
mic.
is my microphone. This was my mic the whole time, but y'all was being...
We had a guest.
We had to buy a third.
Y'all had a guest, and
We
guys suck.
we got the third mic and then immediately got a guest on the show.
It fucking sucks.
yeah,
for Andrew.
you guys suck. I won't be talking very much, but at least I got a mic now, so I don't sound stupid like I did in episode 5. or
Like there's
6.
just these blank spots where you just hear in the
No, I
background.
ended up cutting myself in from our microphone on the phones. But
On the first 3 episodes, it's just like you just heard some guy in the back and like some input on this.
Fucking
We're like, what?
funny.
What'd you say?
What'd you say?
yeah,
Okay, well, other than that, you can turn yourself off now. We're not.
Okay.
I don't need your opinion
damn,
for this.
damn.
All
I
right.
just want to Google shit for me.
Well, you just turned up your mic. You can't say
I
anything.
don't know. Okay,
Okay.
so you want me to? I don't know much about
Well,
it.
you
though.
wanted to talk about.
Well, okay, it's
this is your. How is my week going? Let me tell you about Johnny Depp. That's.
But by
what
the way,
you-
my name is Bettis and Alex. I don't think you. Said that. I
did.
think you just called
said-
me idiot.
I said your favorite idiot, Alex.
Oh, I also go by Metis. Okay, so as of I think yesterday was a pretty big.
It was.
In the past 2 days or so, I guess maybe should I explain the whole lore?
Yeah, I think it'd be
So-
for those who don't know. There's a huge thing going on with Johnny Depp and Amber Heard. I don't know anything about it.
How do you see
but-
her last name? Heard? I thought it was Hart. Or was it Heard? No, it's Heard. It's Heard. It's
yeah,
Heard.
it's
But
yeah.
I read it as Hart one time, and it's stuck as Amber Hart. I'm like, why does she sound like a
So
porn star?
you know more about this than I do. So I'll let you take the reins on this one.
So Johnny Depp is a
Icon.
prominent. Yeah, I'd say he's probably one of the most. What the hell is that?
Aliens,
No, there's just a screeching outside.
aliens.
Regardless of what I was just doing, Andrew's probably gonna have to cut that. Is that so? Johnny was probably the most infamous actor in the early 2000s, before the 2010s. He's
Yeah.
now in the 2020s.
Pirates of the Caribbean,
Alice in-
Fantastic Beast,
Alice in Wonderland. I say
Yeah,
the last
yeah.
like,
he had a lot of major roles.
yeah, he was.
Even since the '90s, actually, he's had
No, I think
so
he
many
peaked in
roles.
the early 2000s with all the
yeah
Pirates of the Caribbean
with Pirates
movies.
of the Caribbean. Anytime somebody goes to Disney, that's when their career just shoots.
Yeah, I think he was a childhood actor, and we'll get into that. So
Oh, he was in Charlie and the Chocolate Factory.
You
yeah,
forgot about
It
that.
was, oh my god, I forgot about that.
You did?
I did.
Have you ever seen Sleepy Hollow?
Which one? Oh
The-
yeah, yeah.
the one with him in it.
yeah. I was like, wait, no, because there's multiple Sleepy Hollows.
Well, yeah, there's
See,
only one with him in it though.
He was
I-
Rango.
He was
Oh,
Rango.
that's right. Holy shit,
That's a
he did have a lot of
banger
shit in the 2000s. What the fuck?
Johnny Depp's an icon. I'm telling you.
Okay, yeah, all right. So yeah, no, Caleb was right. Icon. I'm now. I just woke up too. We are currently recording like before 2, so I am still a little bit sleepy. So give me the benefit of the doubt, ladies and
Normal
gentlemen.
people, we're nocturnal.
Yeah,
Just to
we're
let you
we're
know.
nocturnal
I'm nocturnal and I wake up at like 7 in the morning
because you're crazy. So he's extremely popular in the early 2000s, basically the last 20 years, I would say. It's basically my lifetime, and he's just been an amazing actor. I overall like him. So I don't know when this started showing up when he married Amber Heard, and she was, crying wolf, basically saying Johnny was abusing her psychologically, I think physically too. I don't know if that ever got confirmed. I am not in the court case. I'm just explaining it how I'm seeing it from what I vaguely remember. So basically, do not take my opinion for fact. I am clarifying that now. And so eventually all this shit's coming out. Everybody's all like, Johnny's the victim, blah, 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 so on and so forth. And it's basically the classic case of if there's a woman involved in the case, always go for the woman regardless.
Yeah, they because I mean most of the time like they tell the truth.
Yeah. And so I guess, we can talk about that a little bit, is that like women get the benefit of the doubt, even though in some scenarios you really shouldn't. I think my mom used to work for a lawyer and returning
Phoenix Wright?
attorney. She was an attorney.
Your mom worked for Phoenix Wright?
Basically.
Secretary to attorney.
Yeah. So she knows her bit of facts.
Saul Goodman?
It's all good, man. I have to watch Breaking Bad. I haven't. Augie's gonna kick my ass for that statement. But, so oh my god, I forgot my train of thought. You guys started making jokes and I forgot. So my mom knows things, and her opinion is guilty till proven innocent, or yeah, that's my mom's fact. So I'm always
that's what a lot of people go with.
Where do you get guilt? That's not no.
Is that the term or for?
The actual term's innocent until proven guilty.
Okay, so there we go. I remember. I'm waking up here.
I thought you meant like she had a different philosophy.
I was like,
She's
nah, bro.
guilty until I see.
I think she's also said that too.
No,
and in some cases, no, she hasn't.
Heard her shit, no.
Because the correct term is innocent until proven.
Yeah,
guilty.
well, that's her thing, and I kind of go with her for a little bit.
Failed 8th grade history.
I'm waking the fuck up. Go fuck yourself, you bitch. Anyway, so that's the whole scenario, and I've always kind of trusted my mom's idea with it. But in the last, I'd say, years of this court case or marriage, everybody's been kind of pointing out whenever they make a public appearance that Johnny seems a bit, how you say,
he's not happy
that, and she's a little bit more, pep in her step. And there's certain, I remember it was like 2 or 3 years ago where they were, I think at the Met Gala, or maybe the Oscars or something like that. And she went to go raise her hand for something. And this man fucking,
he flinched
hardcore. This man's fucking like Street Fighter 3 third strike teching with footsies, bro.
No way.
Like it was insane. And everybody's like,
a video of that?
I think there is. I remember that. And that had happened. I think I'm dramatizing it just a little bit, but he did flinch pretty hardcore.
It's the top result, yeah. And yeah.
So I was right, and that had happened, and everybody's like, all the abuse victims came out the woodworks and said,
something's not right.
This is fishy here. And apparently, over the past few years after that, I think, or maybe even before that, there's been like audio leaks and files and shit.
There's a video of him flinching, but
it's not crazy.
It's like she picks up his hand and he goes like.
But even then, that's even more suspicious.
Yeah, I mean, because
even
when you see an abused dog, you make any sudden motion, and they're like,
yeah,
and you're like, oh shit, because you know when a dog's been abused, because they'll flinch. It's the same with people too.
Yeah. I had peanuts earlier, and I'm choking from
it. You had what earlier?
I know. I had to clarify it. I said peanuts. I was having trail mix. That's why the camera. I actually need water. Regardless, though, but like this scenario has been happening and shit, and like it's I wouldn't say it's a classical like abuse case, but it's pretty major. And it's like
oh man, what a classic!
Well, if I'm a teacher in college and I was looking at abuse cases for trials, this would probably be the one I'd be bringing up.
I think I get what you mean. Like,
so
this is pretty major, like
in the terms of cases like this,
especially since what she eventually does is she turns it around on Johnny Depp, right?
Yeah,
to make it look like he's the bad guy.
So there was it first happened when they someone threw a lawsuit. I can't remember when, and then it got counter lawsuit.
Mm-hmm.
But before all that, there was like a lawsuit to begin with. So it's a whole mess of a situation.
Yeah, it's like there's multiple things involved.
There's layers.
Someone's gonna have to make like a 30-minute YouTube video on this one day, but I'm just speaking.
It's gonna be like 2 hours long.
Oh yeah, but it's gonna be hella interesting. Somebody's gonna do it.
Have
right?
you guys watched the 5-hour long Harry Potter video?
The one that doesn't have to deal with anything.
Yeah, that doesn't have anything to do with Harry Potter, where he talks about like J.K. Rowling the whole time.
And has a still image in the background for the whole thing.
It's just a still image with pop up. That guy got so much money off of that, bro.
I'm pissed.
Bro, if he spammed ads throughout that whole thing, because I have YouTube Premium, so I don't even know. I don't even see the little.
No, I think you can only do a certain limit amount with them.
Not with the 5-hour long video.
Really?
Yeah. And not only that, I think it had 5 million views in the first 5 days, which is just
wow.
Wow.
That's the YouTube algorithm just giving it to you. So
yeah.
as an example of hard work never really truly pays off in the internet world. But regardless, so
It's such a shitty video too.
I know.
I mean, he was talking.
I
good.
hate videos like that.
His audio was elite. So I mean, I give
That's
him that.
probably. Was he British?
Yes.
That's why he did it. Everybody, there's no. Regardless, so this even comes in with acting. British actors or people with accents in the world of America, they'll get banger videos. I've seen it happen.
Yeah.
I hate it. It's bullshit. But I have to deal with it. And a lot of people have to deal with it. You'll start to see the stigma if you start seeing it and noticing it. Like Europeans in specific will get better roles.
Anyways, let's get back on track here.
But yeah, so basically Amber Heard's trying to flip it around and blah, blah, blah. It's like Johnny's abusing me. And then there's all of this happening. And now people are like, oh, no, Johnny's kind of, in the right here. And somebody starts recording audio. I don't know if it was Johnny's team or somebody else in his life, but somebody starts recording audio. And Amber Heard is a grade S psychopath. This lady is
it's bad.
Wild, bro. I don't even think I've heard all of them, but from what I recall, at least the ones I watched yesterday and the ones years ago, I'm like, yeah, no, I'm gonna say how it is. She a psycho bitch. Like I'm cutting it dry and simple for you. She is not a pleasant woman at all.
And I think what's crazy about the whole, like, maybe by the time this release, give me some water.
No, we do not have any bottled waters.
Just
Y'all can fill up a what's it called?
just get a cup.
The Yetis.
Okay. I think, what was I gonna say? Alex, you distracted me with the water. Thanks. Good job.
Just keep on talking. I can hear you from my.
But I think the crazy thing about this situation is, like, he lost everything due to this case.
He lost
relevance. I don't think he lost.
No,
I wouldn't say relevance.
I don't
I'd
think he
say,
lost relevance.
like-
I think you're crazy if you think that. I think that he just lost the majority of his roles. A lot like Will Smith. Will Smith is kind of like he just lost a lot of roles. He lost his academy, blah blah blahs, and the main thing was for Johnny Depp is that he lost his role in the Harry Potter franchise.
Yeah, it was
And then
stupid that
they
he
also
did.
delayed the hell out of the next Pirates of the Caribbean movie, which would have sucked, but still.
And now
Pirates of the Caribbean.
now that it's coming out that, like, he actually did nothing wrong, and people are like, oh, I guess we'll bring him back to our movies. He outwardly said he is not returning to Pirates of the Caribbean. So Disney pretty
I
much.
saw the total opposite to that
Yesterday,
but I don't know. I could have read something wrong, but yeah, it's a bit fucked. I won't lie. Amber Heard deserves the worst in life.
I didn't know she was in Zombieland.
I don't like zombie movies.
I watched it like once, but like I still didn't know it was her at the.
No.
There's a scene.
Apparently, so also here's another thing I forgot.
I actually
so
don't know if I've seen any movie she's in.
Aquaman.
I didn't watch Aquaman.
Amber
I hate
Heard's in
Aquaman.
Aquaman. What?
I hate Aquaman.
She's Aquaman.
Can I say
what's her
this?
face?
Aquaman is the worst
I'm bad
superhero
with
ever
acronyms, my
made.
bad.
I think he has the dumbest powers.
She's the redhead.
Yeah, I won't lie. Johnny knows how to pick a baddie without a emotionally stable baddie.
How old is she?
She's like fucking like 40 or something, right?
She's 35.
Holy shit, she's a young abuser. It's wild.
Bro, I didn't think she was 35.
How old is Johnny? Now you have to look that up for me.
Johnny
A
Depp
little older. I think he's about the
is
same age.
58. This
Oh my-
guy is a fucking legend.
Wow, he's the same age as my
And
dad.
he's getting abused. Wow, bro, that's wild. That's insane.
Dang.
Holy shit. That puts on some. Okay, right here. Here's a learning moment with metas. You can be emotionally, physically abused at any age by anybody, which is wild. I was gonna bring an example, but I don't want to bring that one up because that one's dark, and I don't like when Twitter brings that one up on my timeline when it shows up. But regardless, so shit's wild. I think she's chopped off his finger? Question mark.
I haven't heard that.
So yeah, so hold up. I'll show you the first result on when I was trying to Google shit. Look at the tip of his index finger. Well, it's covered up, but you know, she's blonde women are scary.
She's
No.
something.
No, I feel really bad for him, bro. Like he's what 58. I don't think he has any kids. I don't think so. Or previous.
Well, you didn't know that
relationships.
Tobey Maguire had kids, so
But he's Toby's private.
A
Toby's
lot
weird.
a lot of celebrities
Did that
keep their-
just come out that he had a kid?
Toby?
Yeah.
No, I think they knew, but like they never been in the spotlight.
because
He
I know
he does have 2 children.
I know a lot of
Yeah.
celebrities like keeping their kids out of the spotlight just because they don't like them.
Unless
being
you're Kim
exposed.
Kardashian, Roblox.
Kim
I know we
Kardashian.
won't talk about them. They're losers. So I get it.
Anyways, let's bring some light into this world.
I'm only filled with darkness.
All right. Well, I have a topic that
I hate these chairs.
we're-
My back feels uncomfortable. I just had to say that.
Yeah, we need a studio so we can have our
I know. I
lazy
feel
boys.
all hunchback in Notre Dame when I come back to the fucking podcast.
Yes,
like
we
that.
must talk about our
I have back
podcast.
problems. I have upper back problems.
Yes, it's podcast time.
Okay, what do you want
Put
to talk
on your hood.
My hair. I just took a shower.
Alex,
too,
take off
so
your
my hair's
hood.
a mess.
Take off your hood. What are you doing?
I thought we were doing hood gang.
Take off your hood.
Oh my lord. Are you abusing me like Amber Heard? You.
Just wait till that camera's not rolling.
God damn.
Anyways, I have a topic that we can talk about.
We're not gonna breeze it off, are we?
It deals with fighting and
Fighting? What are we fighting?
Animals. We are fighting.
Oh, is
animals.
it this topic?
Yes.
Okay, so this is
So,
an interesting one. I know. I can-
You showed me a tweet the other day that featured that was kind of like it was kind of like a small branch of the broader topic that I want to cover.
Mhm.
But do you remember the tweet?
No, I do
exactly?
not. I have
So-
short-term memory
I'll
loss.
bring up the tweet.
So what I remember is
Were you guys
is-
talking about this while I was taking a shower?
No, we're talking about the Buzz Lightyear movie.
Oh, okay.
But this tweet came out a while back, and it was about like what animal would you rather choose to fight? Like
Oh,
Just fight?
Oh,
and
this
it
tweet.
was,
I
it was
remember.
between
now.
a gorilla.
Caleb, it should be in one of y'all text messages because I sent it to y'all.
Hold up, I can look it up.
I think you sent it to Alex. I
I'll
never
see
got
it. The
But
only
it
thing I
was
send to my brother's memes.
it was
so
a
people find it.
you could either choose to fight a gorilla, an
Mhm.
elephant, a hippo, or a lion.
Oh yeah. Also, Jason Momoa, Steve. We can talk about that too.
my!
Dude.
I forgot about that.
Give me a second. Hold up.
I'm just looking through my Twitter likes right now. There's nothing but baddies in here.
You say I have problems.
No, you have like hardcore.
Okay. Apparently Andrew didn't send it to
prawn
me,
on
but
your
I think
stuff. Yeah, I think it's on. It's either
it's
on
on
Twitter.
it's on Twitter. Hold
You
up.
sent it on
It's
Twitter.
It's on Twitter.
But I guess while you're looking that up, we can't actually talk about
That's
Jason
fucking. I don't even.
Momoa
Hasn't
as
that movie?
Steve.
Oh, bro, Bone 2. Holy shit! There's so much
Dude,
news that came
Bone?
out. Hold up,
Oh my
hold up.
gosh.
We'll spread this out.
Bone
here.
had
So
a movie.
Bone was getting a Netflix TV show.
So we'll
and
get
then-
back to the fighting animals part.
Oh,
but-
you want to talk about Bone?
Yeah, let's talk
Okay.
about this because I forgot I wanted to talk about this.
Okay.
So fighting animals, we'll put that aside until we find the tweet.
Okay.
But
No, I
until
found
then-
the tweet.
Oh.
It's literally right here. So
Well, let's just save
Oh,
that.
Okay. Okay.
Now we have to talk about Jason Momoa as Steve.
Such a weird casting.
like
Is it live action or is it the?
No,
No,
it
it's
can't.
gonna-
There's
it's
no
gonna
way.
be animated.
There's no way it could be like
they can't make. How are they gonna live action make him look square?
You know, I remember.
That would defeat the whole purpose of Minecraft.
I remember.
If they don't make it animated and they're blocky looking Minecraft characters, that's honestly looking to make
Steve Carell's in the
Work-
movie.
Who's Steve?
Steve Carell is gonna be in the movie.
Yeah, Steve Carell's in the movie.
As what? The pig?
I don't
He's
know.
gonna be he's gonna be a freaking skeleton.
I don't know.
The bone sound effects?
No, it says Jason Momoa to star in Minecraft live action movie at Warner Bros. So it
Hey.
is live action.
It's live action?
Yeah, it says live action.
No, it's gonna be bad.
That's that. You know. So the first thing I thought. Remember back in the 2010s when everybody was making fun of live action movies for a bit, like it
Yes.
was a meme. Yeah, it's coming to fruition. Like
It's like this. Like, you know how back in like the early 2090s they were just pumping out awful video game movies.
they're doing it again.
They saw Sonic 2 being so great that they're like, you know what?
I
make
want
it-
an
we have to
animated
make them
Sonic
bad.
TV show again in the style of the shorts they do. Sega, listen to me,
Yes,
please.
Sega, give me.
There was like a soul,
tickets
like-
to Sonic 3.
Two-
Let me
two-
on the premiere. Let me,
Premiere?
Have y'all
Let me-
watched Uncharted yet?
No,
No, fuck you.
I heard
that
we,
movie
We talked
blowed.
about that.
Yeah,
one. We talked about
Didn't
it.
it blow?
Yeah, it did.
Sad.
So,
But live action Minecraft movie starring
Assassin's
Jason
Creed
Momoa.
in real life.
It's
fucking
gonna
smosh.
suck so bad. There's no way it doesn't suck.
Oh yeah, it was.
Like, it's gonna
What
be.
the fuck are you gonna do in live? Minecraft can't be a movie.
It's gonna
I'm
be
debate
worse
that.
than freaking Resident Evil movies back in the 2000s.
My dad loves those movies.
They're okay. Well, it's gonna be worse than the Monster Hunter movie. Did you ever watch that?
Isn't it just military propaganda?
Also, Dad
It's so
watched that
bad.
one.
What?
It's not, e-
Also, our dad watched that one too.
Oh my
It's
god,
not
my
even-
dad just fucking watches anything with a fucking machine gun. in it.
it's not even military propaganda. It's just pretty much the director's wife sitting in a desert doing absolutely nothing for an hour into the movie. And then you see Diablos come in, and then they're not even
It's like a
monster
it's-
hunters.
It's just like a really shitty. What the? No, I ain't gonna.
It's it's bad when I missed the first hour and a half of the movie, and I feel like I got the entire experience watching the last part of the movie because it was just they fight Diablos.
That's
They-
it. Diablos is the only one in the movie.
They blow it up with a rocket launcher, and then they go to what's it called? Their base camp, I guess. I can't remember what it's called. They go to the base camp and they meet the chef cat from Monster Hunter World, and then they just all of a sudden her
Wait,
military.
does that mean that there's elements from the game that don't match up to what they're trying to tell?
Kinda, yeah.
And it's just fan service.
It's not even fan service because it
It's a
wasn't
re-
even a
it's-
Monster Hunter movie. The only Monster Hunter part about it was like the last 30 minutes where they go to that camp and you see all these characters from Monster Hunter. And then they all of a sudden, her friends, because she was like a military person, so I guess that's where you get the military propaganda. Her friends show up and like see the portal that warped her into Monster Hunter World. And then Rathalos comes
Marvel
out.
versus Capcom Infinite.
Rathalos just comes out and starts killing all the military people in the real world. So she has to go through the portal and get back to actual world.
Whoever greenlits these movies needs to. Who is the person in marketing or job management who consistently finds the people?
They find the worst possible directors to make the worst
no, they'll just
possible
like
version
they'll
of
play
a
like
movie.
5 minutes of video game and be like, oh, movie.
I can make a movie out
Yeah,
of this.
the guy that made Dragon Ball Evolution. They keep on fighting that guy's fucking relatives, bro, and they just.
Well, the guy who made the Monster Hunter movies is the same guy who made the Resident Evil movies.
Oh my lord, bro.
And well, it's just so frustrating because they made a Monster Hunter series on Netflix that's like,
A show or TV? Or what show or TV?
what are you saying?
I'm still waking up. I'm like a battery.
They made a show.
I'm like a battery.
I'm like one of the rechargeable ones you put in the Xbox controller.
Alex is about to make me have an aneurysm.
Yes.
But yeah, they made a show about Monster Hunter World, and that show was actually what I heard. I didn't
But is
watch
it
it. It's
Sonic?
supposed to be actually good. Like it looks just like the games, but like they like that same kind of
It's a
like
fucking
animation
machinima?
style. But it's like good. Like they actually were able to write a good show.
Mm.
But how is it that big Hollywood directors
Because
can't
Hollywood
figure it
is
out?
fucked.
Yeah, they suck.
Big stars are fucked. This is why the age of the internet's awesome. I'm gonna be honest. With the the invention of YouTube, I've completely almost removed movies that I do not give a fuck about. Which
Yeah.
does blow because I need to watch a lot of like the hidden banger gems. I recently got into film Instagram for a little bit there, and there's a lot of movies I need to watch that
Uncut
aren't
Gems.
mainstream.
Did you ever watch that one?
You know, Bethany was talking to me about Adam Sandler and Hidden Gems. Never watched it. I need to watch it though.
Uncut gems.
Uncut Gems? Okay.
I need to
Okay.
watch that one, too.
Unfitted
I really
gems.
I
like
thought
the
it was Hidden
acting.
Gems. I
No,
thought that's what you said.
uncut gems.
So I need to
But
watch
yeah,
that.
it was good. That was a good one.
She's an Adam Sandler.
Adam Sandler, Sam.
Adam Sandler enthusiast. So let's just continue the conversation
Oh,
from last
yeah.
podcast. But-
Anyways, yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
Movies suck.
Hollywood's garbo.
Hollywood doesn't know how to make video game movies
Or
except-
original movies.
except for apparently Sonic, which is ironic because the games have been like doo-doo recently. Except the new anniversary collection looks pretty good.
Caleb's a Sonic kid.
I love Sonic.
Bro, this
Guys, give me tickets to Sonic 3.
hold up. Did I like it? There's a certain tweet. I need to send. Oh, did I not bookmark it either? No, for like a good 3 or 4 days now. I might have liked it. Give me a second here. There's been a lot of Sonic artists that have just been showing up on my timeline. Let me see if I can find.
Sonic has such a loyal fan base for
No
being
reason.
so spotty with games.
Yeah, so basically something in the style of that.
Dude, yeah, that's not even fan art. That's from the new game.
Is it?
Yeah.
I need whoever drew that. I need that as the whole show.
Yeah, I agree.
I'd be fine.
We
Even
need
if
more. We just need. At this point, Sonic's not a video game character. He's just an icon.
yeah, he's just a pop
He's just
culture.
a
icon.
pop culture icon.
What about what are you guys' thoughts on Chris Pratt?
Being gay. Oh, bi? Is he bi? I thought that was just
Whoa,
a joke.
I don't know what we're getting at here. I was gonna ask you about Chris Pratt on Mario, but okay.
Oh, and Mario?
think
I
that-
thought you were
think-
talking about the Love and Thunder scene. Everybody was like, he's bi or
No,
whatever.
he's
I'm like,
not.
What's going on there? What?
People-
Did
I
miss
think
it?
people misinterpreted
People
lines.
just look at things and want it to be
Did
a
I
certain
miss something
way.
in the trailer? I gotta rewatch
No,
that.
it's literally they just stand. He's standing there looking at the Guardians of the Galaxy, and then Thor just goes.
He's like, what are you doing? He's like,
And
it's like really
he's-
weird.
Like for some reason, people thought that meant
He
that
was bi or
they were
whatever.
gay or something, and it's like
He's
you just look at things and
Thor's
just
just
say
being
things
weird.
just to say things.
Huge spoiler for Secrets of Dumbledore. He's gay. There's that. That's a huge spoiler. I mean, it's been known for 6 years, but okay. Why did people jump to conclusions on
because
this?
people are weird. I don't know.
People just like making up.
And then they're gonna
their
watch
own
the movie,
stories.
and that scene right there is probably gonna be the funniest, most stupid, outlandish thing ever.
and then they're gonna be mad that he's not actually.
Oh
gay.
yeah, Chris
Yeah.
Pratt is Mario.
yeah. Chris
So-
Pratt Mario.
I guess we're just delving into topics that were months ago. Chris Pratt is
Yeah.
Mario. Just to briefly talk over it. I'm fine with it. He did a really good job as Emmett. And he is the one of the few actors who can voice act that I'm okay with.
Yeah, I really like Chris Pratt, honestly.
So-
But I don't think people talk enough about the fact that Keegan-Michael Key is Toad in that movie. And
What did he do?
he's Key and Peele.
Yeah.
Hey, Aaron.
He's that guy.
Wait,
Yeah,
does that
he-
mean Yoshi's black now?
That Toad, not Yoshi,
Oh,
you
Toad.
moron.
Fuck, I had a
Do
brain
they have a
fart.
black actor for Yoshi? Please.
Dude, there's no voice for
that's-
Yoshi's not
in the movie?
said to be in the movie yet. But he has to be. That's their moneymaker right there. That's how they sell toys, is with Yoshi.
I need a Kirby movie.
Kirby.
And Sean Schimmel will voice act Kirby.
No, Kirby's
Oh, that
just
movie's supposed to come out December 21st,
just says,
2022.
that's what he says. The
But
whole,
I just want to. I want
no,
to. I want
not Sean Schemmel.
I want a deep
No,
boyo.
no, he can voice.
Here's the
Better
rumor:
night.
Tom Holland as Yoshi.
No, that's a lot. Yoshi's just
That's
gonna
a
say
lot.
Yoshi.
He goes, Yogi.
You know, Yoshi. But yeah, and then freaking Seth Rogen as Donkey Kong. There's nothing
He
funnier
has to laugh.
than Seth Rogen as Donkey Kong.
I need
Hey,
him to- I need him
Carol
to
stole my
laugh.
bananas again.
I don't. Okay, no controversial opinion here. I think Nintendo's gonna fuck it up. They're gonna go DC on it.
It's not Nintendo. It's Illumination that's gonna screw it
No,
up.
I don't think Illumination's
Illumination's terrible. They don't have.
Minions,
Tell me-
Minions and Despicable are fine, Caleb. You're just hating
No,
on them.
no.
Yeah, the first and
Hey,
second
the Grinch movie
Despicable-
wasn't bad either. Hey, they don't. That's not a bad studio.
No, you're just internet hating because it's
I'm
children.
not. I'm not hitting
It's
that.
every movie they have is
It's
copy and
copy-pasted,
paste,
but it's
like,
fine.
they're okay
I-
stories.
They're like 7 out of 10.
Okay, you're arguing with me, but I actually like some of their movies. It's just their Minions movies are dumb, and I already know where they're gonna go with the Mario movie. The only thing that's gonna stop them is Nintendo is like they peer pressure.
Japanese.
They peer pressure people, and they're making perfect products now. They're not having another '80s Mario movie.
Hey, isn't Illumination also making Buzz Lightyear?
That's
No.
Pixar, you fool.
Oh, I am.
So we're
yeah,
all apparently waking up here except for Caleb. So
That is Pixar. My bad. My bad.
I can't stand.
okay,
people.
so
My bad.
are we
Your audio guy's a dodo.
a dodo, a fucking flightless bird that was hunted to extinction?
Yeah.
Gosh.
I'd love to have a dodo.
Can we bring back dodos?
No, we can't actually.
And yeah, we can.
Can.
Oh, isn't there like no genealogical?
No, there is.
I can't pronounce the word. I'm not-
Geological.
genetic.
No, it's not.
Information.
It's not genealogical. I'm not
up,
looking at that one.
Alex, shut
Oh, I
up.
just said it right now. I said it.
I said it too. Just to let you know.
It's not gene. I'm looking for
Nobody
geological.
listens to me.
Or genealogical? It's
hear that.
genealogical. Anyway, so are we done talking about all the kid stuff yet,
Yeah,
or no?
yeah, we can-
Are we still?
we can get back
have we got through them all yet?
Do we want YouTube monetization for the first 30 minutes of this?
I don't know.
What's next? What's on the genre right now?
Fighting animals.
Oh,
like
yeah,
men?
We get into fighting
So
animals.
are we
let's-
good?
let's pull up
We
the
Sonic. We got explain Sonic. We explained
You
Mario.
know what?
We talked about Johnny. We went from
know what?
abuse case.
Shut up,
to
Alex. Pull up the
children's.
tweet.
Okay, so we're moving on to the big topic. We had a fucking large ass tangent.
You
So-
can't say anything right now, you idiot.
I'm having a hard time speaking. I'm sorry.
Can this episode be called "Shut Up, Alex"?
Damn, you guys are just assholes. So the tweet says, which animal would you survive the longest with? All animals are bloodlusted. So it goes hippo, bear, elephant, gorilla.
Oh, that's right. That
And which one won the poll?
Elephant.
Which is the most
Fucking
stupid
retarded.
thing of. Let me look at this list. So gorilla, elephant, bear, hippo. Do these people not realize they won by 50% of people voted for elephant? Elephants literally kill everything on this list. They one shot gorillas and
don't
hippos
one-shot- they don't
on
one-
on
They
a
don't
daily
one-shot
basis.
hippos, but they still take hippos.
They take hippos any day of the week. How could you say you could beat an elephant?
Now he's ranting. Ladies
That
and
is-
gentlemen. I'm scared.
So stupid, but honestly part of the topic. But you said you could take on a gorilla, right?
Okay. So
I said bear.
you're fucking stupid.
I said
so.
bear too,
So
though.
why I say this and how
Because
I don't think I
normal
don't
people
think.
fight bears.
Shut up.
bro.
Let me explain my power scaling here, you stupid bitch. So I have to abuse my brother emotionally and physically, just like Amber
He
Heard.
has to feel better.
Or I
about
keep on calling her
himself.
Amber Heart. Amber
It-
Heard.
It's the cycle of bullying. I bully Alex. Alex bullies his
Andrew
brother.
bullies Caleb. So why I say this? So
Yes,
a power scaling homie, not a homie. I don't know Seth well, but Seth, a programmer, made a pretty in-depth video on bears versus gorillas. Apparently, it's been like this. I'd say around the 2010s, this kind of topic has been showing up. It's basically the schoolyard argument. My dad can beat up your dad versus that other argument, bears versus gorillas, and it more or less came down to apparently gorillas and bears are very different from how humans perceive it. So from what I heard, the American grizzly bear is fucking cracked. So there's been documented cases of before humans had like automatic rifles and like super high powerful caliber guns to basically almost one shot a bear if you know how to place a shot correctly. That bears are, I would say, demonic from what So Indians or Native Americans, I should be saying politically correct here, is the natives basically they treated people that killed bears as bad motherfuckers because spears, arrows, and knives can only do so much to a creature that can survive other bear claws attacks, and it's wild. And previous explorers of the North Pacific area of America were firing shotgun shells at bears, and bears would just nonchalant.
They take it.
Yeah, to the face and slowly take it. And bears are fucked. So more or less what I'm saying here,
See,
bears.
there's no saying that none of these animals on this list are not absolutely powerful.
yeah, no.
It's just the fact that there's just
argument saying one is going
there's
to
an
kill you faster
argument
than
that
the other.
you can definitely survive a lot longer
With-
against anything other than an elephant.
Yeah. An elephant's going to kill all these things. And if this is a bloodlusted musk adult bull elephant, no, you're not. You're not
You're not even given a chance to even fight first. He's going at you full speed as soon as
literally on site.
before the fight even starts. He's killing the wranglers, bringing him in.
Yeah. No, a bull, musk, ox, elephant is no. I'm not even going to debate that. You're losing almost near immediately, regardless of help. It takes what caliber or what even is the size of an
They have to
elephant?
make specific weapons just to fight Pacific weapons just to
kill
fight elephants. Like, how are you saying that you have a better chance against one of those rather than
It takes a whole tribe of
A
cavemen
gorilla.
to kill a mammoth, and mammoths are significantly bigger than elephants. So I'm just saying, It's wild. So, but yeah, basically back to the fact, bears are cracked. They'll kill you. They'll maul you to death. They have the power to do it. Hippos, I don't need to state this. They're pretty. They have the
strong.
biggest body count in Africa. They're like elephants, but not gonna kill you on sight. So, and okay, so back to all of explaining this. So gorillas are kind of bitches, but they still kill you.
Bro,
But they're
you
kind of
seen
bitches.
Harambe, bro?
Let me explain
But-
this.
Well, I
So-
mean, not child.
So there has been documented cases of, I think there's only one documented case of a gorilla ripping off either the arm of a man or the head of a man in Africa. I don't know when this happened. I think it was in the 18th century when they were discovering them. But gorillas are fucked. They can do some damage. But there also have been cases where in a 1v1 fight, a gorilla has been defeated by a poacher with a spear. None of these other animals have ever been 1v1'd with a spear. So if some random poacher with a long enough spear can kill a gorilla, I'm assuming a 19-year-old boy, could kill a gorilla with a spear.
You refer yourself as a boy.
Yes, because gorillas don't know how to. So everybody has this weird conception that the great apes, basically our homogeneous line, are somehow kung fu masters that can tactically fight. No, gorillas
They just go.
no, gorillas do that, and they maul you. They maul you to death, but they don't have. They eat leaves. They're
just
not. No, chimpanzees are different, and we can talk about that. Gorillas are. They kind of pound and punch and maul.
Someone turn that TikTok, please.
Yeah. No, gorillas aren't built for like that kind of. They're omnivores, or I think no, they're herbivores. They're herbivores purely, and they're not crazy. Gorillas aren't what you expect. You expect them to kind of be a little bit crazy, but they're really not. And if you do certain things with them, they'll die. But in this scenario, it's a bloodlusted gorilla. But I think I could take it on with a spear. But if we're talking about chimpanzees, no, chimpanzees are cracked. They're basically humans on fucking steroids. They're assholes. They're smarter than the gorillas. They go for certain things because they know certain things about you. Because we look vaguely enough like chimpanzees. They're like, I can make the educated guess your balls are right there, and rip them off.
They're also more of a limber target to go after too. Like I can imagine with a gorilla, you at least have like a lot of mass that you could attack that'll slowly weaken it down with each blow you give to it.
If you take out one of its arms, it's more or less
a chimpanzee. You make a movement and it could already.
If you don't have at least a low caliber gun with you, you're fucked.
Yeah.
Actually, no. I'll actually debate it. If you had a knife on you, I think you could take on a chimpanzee. If you were able to at least get to its throat or at least its heart or something with it, I think you could. I think humans with any large rock or sharp object can probably KO a large majority of the animal kingdom, but chimpanzees are one of the upper ones up there that are a little bit crazy.
And before we delve any deeper, though, I do want to go back to the TikTok thing. Whoever is the first person to make a totally oblivious TikTok will receive a big kiss on the face from Alex. There you go.
No.
Now, anyways, going back to the
What?
topic. Here's really where I want.
Sorry.
Well, I guess before I get into that, I'll tell my story of how I want to
How you're gonna fight a gorilla?
I'm gonna fight a grizzly bear. I'm
gonna be honest. I do not approve of anybody trying any of these methods out, and I think Caleb trying to fight a grizzly bear is the single most dumbest thing ever. This is the man in the bar in the 18th century that's everybody's looking like you're a fool.
I'm gonna fight a grizzly bear.
No, I don't. That's the one.
I'll wear his
animal.
head coming home. But yeah, so what I'm gonna do, so the way I see it is,
Can't wait till the comment section roasts you.
Okay,
Caleb's a fool. Do you not know that grizzly bears can do this, this, and this?
I've seen grizzly bears. I know I've seen Revenant. I know what grizzly bears can do.
I've played
That
Red Dead.
was a CGI bear. Actually, it was a puppet turned to CGI. Okay, what are you gonna do to a real bear?
Okay,
Caleb?
you're acting like Leo didn't get absolutely destroyed by the bear in this movie. What?
I don't know how he lived.
Like that's That's how the story actually goes.
I know,
Yeah, shout out
but that man's a
Corridor Crew
badass
because-
though.
So
When they broke
I
that
am
down,
going
it's
by
crazy.
history, you fools.
Isn't he wasn't that guy like a military survivalist badass too? Like he's one of the classic American stories.
Yeah, like I can't remember if it was like
Wasn't he lit on fire? No, he was chased by Native Americans.
how could he possibly
And skinned.
be lit on fire by a grizzly bear?
Oh, I was talking about the other stuff about that story.
Idiot.
You idiot.
That guy's wild. That's the Batman in my head.
But yeah, so what you see is he got destroyed by a grizzly bear, but also was he expecting a grizzly bear attack? Because if you are standing face to face with a grizzly bear, you have the human brain to make a choice as to how you're going to first approach this. And if your fight or flight tells you flight, you're dead. You have to face this bear.
Yeah, bears surprisingly can run at a top speed of 30 miles per hour on average.
So
You're fucked.
Here's where my mindset comes in. I've always...
They're short distance though. So
Shut up, Alex! I'm
just
telling a story!
But no, I'm explaining this for people who are gonna fight a bear randomly. If you're on a bike and at least can go like I said, like maybe like 25, you could hypothetically in a long distance, if he's farther enough away from you, could survive. But if you're on foot, no, you're fucked. Like just
Hey, but isn't the answer to all of this prep time?
do we get prep time?
We'll get to that.
Okay. This is no prep time.
This is based on the tweet alone.
Okay.
We just face one of these
Caleb
animals.
was angry.
And we and we just end up having to fight them. So pretty much I'm walking the forest and then me and this grizzly bear.
Wild encounter.
Yeah, pretty much Pokemon.
style.
And I'm like,
Wow, he got that on key and everything, bro. You play way too much Pokemon.
I liked playing gold.
Okay, go.
But
Is Ursaring in that too, or no?
yeah, Ursaring's in gold.
I had an Ursaring.
It's frig. I love Pokemon, but we can talk about that on a future episode. So pretty much face to face with this bear, you can't run away. He'll kill you as soon as you run from pretty much most animals. So like,
Well, wait,
that's
you
cool.
in general, how tall are you?
It's me.
How tall are you?
5'7", 5'8".
I'm gonna be honest, bro. The more you explain this to me, you're getting
I haven't even explained anything.
You're getting thrashed. If you have no bears can,
Says the guy who can't fight and is saying, I can take on a
but I have a
gorilla.
spear though, so I do have prep time.
You don't know how
But
to use a spear. Quit lying.
dude, all you
Sir, my name Alex. I can use a spear.
if the cavemen can do it, I could do it.
Alex, shut up!
But a caveman was smarter than you, dog.
Are you saying a caveman knows at least basic math?
Nah, bro. That was just an insult, bro. A caveman is
No,
smarter
I'm
than
smarter
you,
than
bro.
a fucking caveman.
Bro,
At
you don't
least-
know basic math. Shut the hell
2
up.
+ 2 = fish, bitch.
A
Point
caveman
exactly.
might not know how to edit with Adobe, but a caveman at least knows basic survival instincts.
You don't know any of that. Your little cousin that's 9 years old.
Because he likes to do it. I probably could do it better than him. Give me a week.
Lived by himself in the woods for a week.
No, he was not by himself. He was with his uncle.
Anyways,
Stop hyping up the 9-year-old.
anyways,
Okay,
He's
go.
a
Keep
smart
going.
9-year-old, bro.
This is why we shouldn't give Andrew a mic. Now he has the ability to talk, and he's ruining the entire flow of this. Mute. Okay, go. Explain.
Anyways,
I'll let
so
you go.
we're fighting this bear. In Revenant, I'm sure he had a gun, so he was.
No, I think he only. I don't think he had anything
No.
on him actually.
I don't remember that part of the movie, but I do know
I think the
he
bear
was,
literally showed
he,
up.
he was
like,
a
popped out
he was a fur trapper, so he would have had a gun.
No, I think this is like halfway in the movie,
Alex,
and he had nothing on
shut
him. I thought now I'm looking up. No, now I want to hold up.
Look it up, but if we're looking by
Revenant.
the facts of life, he is a fur trapper. He was out hunting. He would have had a gun.
He does have a gun.
Does he actually? Hold up.
You
It's
are
in the
so-
it's in the first frame of this clip.
Oh, it is.
So
Yeah.
stupid.
He turns around, gets mauled, and then the
Oh,
gun
so
is
no.
out of his possession.
Yeah, it doesn't even know, and he lived after it. No, he still. That was a flintlock too.
Shut up, Alex.
That gun wasn't
No,
going to
but-
do anything anyway. Oh, I'm sorry. The other mics are going to pick me up regardless.
But yeah, so he had a gun. He was gonna plant himself. He had to sit, shoot. I don't have to do that.
He was behind. The bear was behind him.
Oh, then he was already
no,
screwed from the beginning.
So yeah, he's
plays
he's
dead.
He's aiming down. No, he's aiming down, and then
The bear.
here's the bear, and he turns around, and the bear just whoppa.
Bam!
Yeah.
That's what you get for messing with the woods
Nature.
during hibernating season.
Yeah.
But yeah, so pretty much he was caught off guard. So this is even better for me because I know the bear's there. So I can foresee its attacks. It might have very powerful attacks, but I can be much more limber than a bear. And all you need on an animal is a few good shots. And my philosophy says when fight or flight enacts in me and I see an animal, it's not run or attack. It's I can eat you. I'll eat you first.
I'm looking up bear facts, you fuck. God damn. Fuck, I'm just looking up shit. I'm just saying what not to do with the grizzly bear.
The first thing
I'm listening to you.
I like the first thing on that list.
Amber Heard, everybody.
The first thing on that list says be calm, and I'm like,
no,
but yeah, you just gotta outmaneuver it, and
you're gonna
eat it first.
outmaneuver something that's
You have to eat
moving
it first. Eat the bear before it eats you.
He thinks Dark Soul rolling works.
It does work.
You see the raccoon rolling in front of the guy, and it's like POV. You're an Elden Ring boss, and the bear's like, "What?"
See, raccoons already know.
Raccoons hide in trees to get away from bears. I don't even think bears see raccoons as a renewable resource they can eat.
Okay, but can a raccoon
Roll?
Can it
Yes.
feasibly wield anything able to attack a bear with?
I guess it can hold like maybe like a small stick to be annoying, but I don't think to kill.
You know what? You got me there. Actually, raccoons. I've seen Guardians of the Galaxy. They can hold guns.
They have opposable thumbs.
they can shoot guns.
Yeah.
It's not
But-
a raccoon, okay? It's not a raccoon.
Not a raccoon.
Isn't he a raccoon?
Not according to.
Not
Rocket.
according to him, okay? He's one of us.
He's one of us.
I guess.
But yeah, that
Raccoon.
I
Pretty
need a
fuck.
Rocket Raccoon background story because I don't know anything about that character.
He's weird. In some interpretations, he's a literal smart raccoon. Other interpretations, he's like a genetic mutant. Not mutant.
I think
terms
in
of
this
Marvel.
he's genetically modified.
yeah, that
because
he's a
he
ge-
always goes the things they did to me.
he's a GMO.
He's a GMO. But yeah,
But yeah, you take on a bear. You either have to eat it before it eats you.
if there was a survivalist in this
or-
room, he'd just be tearing
or-
shit. You know what a bear could
or
do?
here-
I've
here's-
seen them kill men.
Here's the second strategy. If we're going strictly based on the rules of this tweet, you don't have to kill it. You just have to survive the longest against it.
Then you play
You
dead.
shove your entire body down its throat and make it throw up.
So okay,
and
so
then-
he's just going comedic now.
And then, no, if you
animate that,
if
please.
you make
You're trying to make the bear throw
if you
up.
make an animal
can
throw
bears
up,
throw up?
that makes them not want to eat whatever they're eating. Like they lose their appetite at that point. Like
Or you can just
think
play
about
dead.
think about with there's certain insects and frogs that have genetically made themselves able to force animals to gag. So then when they see that animal, they don't want to eat it. So just take that to the next step. Shove your entire body down a bear's throat, and it will start choking and throw up.
I think this is a good idea in theory, but I want to see you fight a bear in
Look,
practice to
it's
see if
two
any
guys
of
that
these
have
work.
never walked outside their house or touched grass in the last 5 years.
I have touched grass.
You
yesterday.
say that, but I fight my dogs all the time. That's how I get them to be so fast. and strong.
Caleb has an excuse. Alex, you don't.
I like how I get roasted and I'm not even like debating anything. I'm like, yeah, I think if I had a spear, I think I
Because-
could take
Caleb
on the
has a-
lowest animal on this list, by the way.
What? Caleb has alpacas. So
Yeah,
Do
I
you have alpacas?
I
Yeah.
had neighboring alpacas.
Alpacas are pretty cracked.
Besides, I have to be prepared every time I go fishing. I have the possibility of a cougar attack.
See, Alex,
Actually,
he's talking
no.
about
So,
fishing. You
okay,
haven't
hold
gone
up. If we're
fishing
bringing
since you were
if we're
4.
bringing cougars into this,
You
cougars are
nerds.
bitches. Cougars are great
Okay,
A bitches.
yeah, that like
You can run at them and they'll actually run away.
In terms of if we're gonna finally get to the topic of what I initially wanted to do,
Mhm.
because actually we'll just go ahead and go into it. At night, I dream. Well, to set the stage.
You don't dream. Didn't you say in the previous podcast you don't dream?
I sit and I lay in bed and I stare at the ceiling, and I'm kept up for hours and hours, past what I initially thought, maybe 2 hours of sleep a night. And in the deepest depths of my brain, I'm thinking, what are my odds against
A
every
cougar?
animal? Can I kill every single animal
With prep time?
with prep time?
Yes.
You don't get guns though. Guns is cheating.
Andrew, Caleb, we made possibly like a majority of all large. What's the term for mammals when they're large? I forgot the term. We made like a large majority of pre-ice age animals go extinct in North America alone.
Yeah, but that's
With
because there's so
spears.
many humans. I'm 1v1ing these animals.
No, I think there wasn't. I think there was less than like 10,000 people at the time. Less 20,000 people. But even then, it was like a tribe of like 2 dudes with a spear. I won't be real.
Alex, you're still you were just arguing that somebody feasibly could not 1v1 a bear.
1v1, but you got another dude. It's a completely different scenario.
Alex, are you like so stupid? You're not hearing what I'm telling you.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm trying to force feed a bear with my hand to make him gag. Oh, it's somehow fucking stupid when I bring a second person in.
It's not my hand. It's my entire body going down the bear's throat.
Am I the stupid one? I don't know. So nah, yes,
No,
I think with a spear or at least a very sharp rock, I think you could take on at least. Are we including insects? Because that's
you have one of every animal you have to take down, and you have to
in history.
We're creating our strategy. No, current animals.
Okay.
So
yeah, I think
so. Pretty much the best strategy I see.
Wait, no guns,
no guns,
crossbow.
No, you can't use that. No projectiles.
Then the spear's out the question. Then everything's out the question. I can throw a rock.
Then don't throw the rock, you moron.
But velocity equals force, and force. Oh no,
Oh my
velocity
gosh.
equals mass, and mass against an object that's standing still kills them.
You are thinking so close-mindedly about this when literally it's
What do you
I'm
want me to do?
suggesting-
Climb into a tree, make a trap, and
You
just
can
wait?
use the spear. You don't throw it though. You go, hey-ya.
But velocity equals mass.
You know, fine. You can use a bow and arrow. Anything primitive you can use.
Okay, then I think I could take on at least every animal. I'm not gonna kill a whale. So is it land-based animals or are we going marine too? Because
Every single
so no,
here's what
you're
I'm
not
thinking.
gonna kill
We are
every single animal
in a complete void world where everything is fighting on equal footing.
So no, you would not be able to.
Here's the idea. We're all in a void and we're all like everything's even footing.
Mm-hmm.
It's not whether or not you can or can't fight these animals. You can't just give up. You have to fight these animals. What is your strategy to take out? Well, we'll start at what I'd say is the bottom.
Anything that is smaller than you, but like, I don't know, anything that is smaller than your entire leg, you can probably beat with your hands.
Yeah, like squirrels and cats.
Yeah, basic.
You can pretty much take out all of those.
Anything that is as big as you, that's when you're needing a knife or a spear. I think realistically, you can take. Once you get to apex predators, you need a bit of strategy involved. Depends on the animal in the moment.
We'll start here. How are you gonna deal with a cougar?
So, from what my knowledge is, from what I've heard from my hunter friends and just coworkers, cougars are bitches. So, unlike lions, if you charge a lion will run, but then realize, wait a minute, I can kill him, and so lions will turn around. Cougars, though, if you just do this, they literally it's the line from Family Guy where you just act big, they'll get like, oh fuck. And if you run at them, they'll pussy out too. Unless they're female pregnant cougars with cubs, then it's a little bit different. But
okay, we're fighting them at their
them.
most dangerous state.
So female cougar with cubs.
We're fighting the mother animals with their babies.
So in that scenario, I would have a spear just because I'd have a little bit of lead.
We're killing mothers.
I know. Most female creatures. No, I'm gonna be honest.
They're strong.
They would be
powerful.
most of these animals would be female.
I think the only one that wouldn't is, like we said, the bull elephant.
Yeah.
So yeah, go ahead.
So yeah, I think with cougars, I just at least with a mother cougar.
First, choose your weapon.
I choose a spear. I'd have leeway. It would be mostly I'd mostly be Street Fighter teching, like legging. I'd play footsies with her, and I would at least. I'm trying to get the legs or at least the chest. I'm not worrying about the head because the head's like the obvious human thing to do. Like, oh, I'm gonna actually. No, because that would take too much effort, and it'd be high risk, high reward. I just kind of like poke it a lot and try to get its vulnerable spots. Like the thing with animals, if you try to take out their front paws or at least their just front part in general. Eventually, they'll take too much blood damage and they'll be like, and keel over. So I try to at least go for the chest, the heart. If I'm feeling risky and I fought it for long enough, then I know. Okay, once it starts slowing down. So here's the thing about humans. Humans have the ability to have. So the reason why humans are cracked is their brain intelligence and our stamina. So at one point, if I'm tagging out the cougar for long enough.
I
Trying to
like your
spear him.
animation.
Just I'm not really doing this. It's not legit. If I was actually in the life or death scenario, I'd probably be doing it properly.
Well, yeah, but
So,
I just
I'm
I
bloodlusted in
just
the
I just liked your emotion.
So yeah, so I waited out until it got probably slow enough, and then I'd Mortal Kombat spirit through the head. If it's an option. If not, I'm just waiting till it gets like woozy, and I'm just like spiking it through. So
Yeah, I think
Cougars
that's fair.
are kind of easy to deal with because you might be able to weave around them just a little bit. But I think they're one of the few examples of at least a predator where you go,
You have a decent chance.
if
against
it's
a
a
cougar.
wolf though.
Well, hold on. I need to state
You could do the same thing I could. It wouldn't be that hard. Unless you're fucking teching with a
I have
knife
my
like
own
it's CSGO.
strategy. So, I am a huge fan of the Monster Hunter series, as you probably have guessed by by our first topics and my adamant rage against the Monster Hunter movie. But
You're wielding
so
a fucking giant
my-
sword. A fucking log.
I have to think realistically.
Could you kill a log?
My weapon of choice is the tactical shovel.
I thought we were going primitive weapons, not a fucking shovel.
Okay, I had to say primitive because you're too stupid to understand.
You
what I
said
meant.
tactical.
Yeah, tactical shovel.
A tactical shovel's World War. Actually,
Alex, I don't think you're understanding what I'm saying.
No, I'm
Because
really not.
I had to say primitive because you didn't understand that I meant blunt objects.
then why didn't you just say blunt objects? I understood that.
Because you're like, I want it.
No, I clearly understood what blunt objects meant. I don't
Clearly
know why
you did not because you're like, well, I could just get a rock and I could throw it. I'm like,
Mass equals velocity.
Alex,
Other way around. That's how the equation goes.
shut up.
I'm just. You could have just said blunt objects. I clearly understood that.
Okay, blunt objects. Do you does that even matter? Do you change your weapon of choice?
I guess maybe if this is blunt object, it'd probably be like maybe a metal spear. Slightly better.
I don't think that changes anything.
Well, I'm just saying it's at least harder
you're just
now. It's
using-
not just like a wood
You,
stick.
you weren't already imagining the
no,
most
you said
strong
you
spear?
said primitive, so I thought wood strap a fucking rock.
Okay.
So
But
you
now you're understanding.
yes,
Now
you just should have said
understand.
blunt objects and a tactical shovel an
I
example.
didn't know
and
how
would've got
I don't
it.
know how stupid I had to make it.
No,
for
you guys treat me as dumb, but I'm not really fucking stupid here. I'm not. I'm just trying. You guys are fucking assholes. You guys are dickheads. I'm like, I
Anyways.
get things here. You just have to fucking say them right.
So you're using your most powerful spear. I'm using my tactical shovel. What pretty much with Cougar it's pretty much the same strategy. You just kind of go for its weak points and it'll go down pretty easy. Got to make sure it doesn't slash you because it has
I think you could take a cougar slash. I think it hurt like a bitch. If it got it, if the cougar somehow jumped, I don't know how cougars hunt, but I think they're more stalking, so I don't think they fucking pounce. They're not gonna fucking kill you. It's usually animals like that. If you get, got
but
to the throat, you'll die.
You definitely do, when cougars attack,
They're
they'll-
kind of just
they'll go like that. So you instantly
cut.
you have to make sure you dodge. So
Weave.
you got to
Dark Souls roll.
Dark Souls Monster Hunter dodge roll out of line of attack. But honestly, cougar pretty.
Can I have a
easy.
secondary weapon, or like a secondary handy? If we're making this even, I'd get elephant
Sure.
elephant balls because it
The-
doesn't just work on elephants.
The bolus,
Yeah.
like Jurassic Park.
Yeah, those.
You know what?
Most animals kind of go to them, so I'd be like,
I'll say yes.
so I don't know if they work in
Just 'cause
cougars.
I
but
feel like that makes it a little more even if we have a secondary item on us.
a lantern.
A
A fucking
lantern.
hold up. Most primitive. Okay, if we're still, I'm going primitive here. I'm making this hard mode on me, Dark Souls style, bitch. A
That's
fucking,
not even primitive.
no, it is. No, not the balls. This is what I'm going
That's
to say.
medieval.
Is it medieval?
Yeah, Dark Souls is medieval.
Oh no, I'm not talking about Dark Souls. I was talking about the balls. Not the balls. It's making
What do
me
you
gay.
keep, what do you keep making your hand like that?
because that's how you move the elephant
you
balls.
keep saying balls and you're
Balls. Fondling. No, is that I'd use a torch. Fire. There you go. Animals don't. Most animals
like,
are get psyched out by fire.
I guess.
So I just torch, and then spare. Spare. So yeah, cougars are. I think we can fight a cougar.
Cougar's easy, and so
I guess
I
we go
guess
to
the
wolves.
step up is wolf.
So is this
So
wolf
I-
with pack or just wolf by itself?
I'd
Because
say
wolf by itself, it's more or less the same strategy. And you can actually, wolves are kind of like
here's what
dogs.
here's what
so
I'll
you
say.
can probably
It's
just
one
with hands.
big alpha wolf and then smaller wolves.
So I'd like to correct you. There's no such thing as an alpha wolf.
You know what? Shut
It'd
up.
just be a
There's-
really big
Okay,
wolf.
there's no situation where we're putting
I
in
know.
an
I'm
arena
just
and
well.
fighting
It's
these
just
animals.
that's just it's a misconception. It'd just be a really big wolf.
Is-
So it'd be a timber gray wolf then. Right?
Yeah, it's a big wolf, and then there's tinier wolves that can help it.
just-
But they're easy to take out.
For about a split second there, they were puppies, and then
We're
and
fighting
they're puppies, and then they became regular wolves, but still puppy sized.
No,
in
no,
my head.
it's a giant gray wolf, and then it has a bunch of Shiba Inu wolves.
Yeah. See, now it's a little bit contentious here. Now it's because it's a 1v. I'm assuming 4 because I mentioned 3 minions in the big
Yeah,
dog.
I think so.
So, see, that's a bit different. Now, the thing about 1v versus any number that's greater than 1, it becomes it's kind of a tactical problem because now you have to think about now I have to deal with 3. At least in terms of video games,
here's
I
what
go
I'll
for
give-
minions first.
Here's what I'll give you in this scenario. You
Mm-hmm.
can choose one animal partner,
A bear.
pet partner.
No, there was bears that were.
You can't have a
I
bear.
can't have a
You
bear.
can't have a bear.
Okay.
You can choose any domesticated animal.
Can I? Okay. You know what? Can I swap it out for armor or no?
No.
Okay. So it has
You
to be
are
an animal.
fighting.
So then
in-
I'd get a.
Well, actually, that's a good question. Are you fighting completely naked, or are you fighting?
yeah, I would imagine
I think-
civilian clothes.
Yeah, I think we're in the clothes we're wearing right now.
Okay, then I got a lot exposed here. Because I just have shorts on. So if I had to choose an animal, domestic, so it'd only be a few. It'd be like cats, dogs. I think some birds. How big are the small dogs here?
Shiba Inu sized.
I was originally gonna choose a golden eagle from.
You know what? I'll say that.
But they need an object to throw, or at least they'd have to at a fucking 120 miles per hour, and they need a little bit of prep time to do that. But I think I'd probably go for a bitch and guard dog. So that's
Good choice.
classic man thing to do. So I'd go for the smaller ones, kill them off. I'm assuming my big dog is gonna go against the big dog.
Yeah, you have him hold off the.
And I spear them to death, the other ones, and then it just becomes a 1v2, and then it should more or less, I'm assuming the dog's attacking from the front and the wolf's behind is open, so I'm just do the spine, so
Yeah.
I'm assuming.
So here's my strategy. I'll bring the dog. I'll bring a husky.
A
because
husky?
They,
Why?
they have the speed.
They had the speed.
They have the speed, so they can at least keep the bigger one occupied while I take out the little ones.
Mhm.
Once the little ones are out, beat them.
Are you using a
with my
bat?
no, with my tactical
Shovel,
shovel. We only
okay.
get. We chose our weapon in the beginning. We can't switch it anymore.
Oh, we can't switch it? Okay.
So I have my tactical shovel smacking down these small wolves, and then me and my dog team up against this big wolf.
So it's
The
basically our
big,
strategy.
the big strat is you have to go for the mouth every time, because that's like all the dog senses, all wolf senses are like right here.
That's why you snap dogs' necks
So
in war.
you go straight for the face the whole time,
Mhm.
and pretty much just over time it'll just.
I'm taking a very Dark Souls way of approaching this, hitting the ass.
Eventually, it might give up, or it just dies because blunt force trauma. So there you go.
Our strategies are more or less the same. He's just going for the face. The
That's-
dog is now behind.
I think that's the best strategy though, is going for the face with a wolf. You have to face them head on, or else you're
Well, I'm assuming the dog is still at least half or at quarter health.
yeah.
So I'm
Yeah.
just now in the back.
Man, you guys are like explaining these animals like they're NPCs to a fucking game.
Well, that's how we can. That's more or less how you have to explain it.
Yeah.
I can't go. What am I gonna explain the in depths of how a fucking dog is fucking tech rolling? What do you want me to do here?
Tech
Fucking
rolling.
You want me to bring out the encyclopedia of how fucking bears act?
Yeah. Shut up.
Fucking
Andrew.
go into like hypothetical science and how bears actually know bear kung fu. That's a thing, by the way. So I don't.
Okay.
That's another thing. I don't think you'd be able to fight a bears actually know how to like fight. It's fucking freaky.
We'll get to that.
Okay.
But what would be the next step up from a wolf?
I guess bear.
Would it be bear?
I don't know what else is in North America.
I guess Well,
An elephant.
maybe a moose.
Well, you know what? Okay, no, that's a good one. No, mooses are fucking huge.
They're pretty big.
They're
big.
They're at bear level. So I'd say no. We need to take a deer, an elk,
A deer, yeah.
a deer and elk.
Deer or elk.
I'm just gonna go classic here. Assuming no companion. Throwing the spear at least in its heart. So I think you can KO an elk. I'm assuming now in this
But
version.
also,
in the story.
here's the reason why I don't want you throwing your spear. As soon as you throw, you miss.
Yeah, so that's
You're done.
that's the whole idea here. I'm like,
Don't miss. Fight it with
You guys
the spear. in your
act
hand.
like that's an easy task.
I know. I'm assuming.
Who's you guys? This is him.
You act
So-
like that's an easy task to throw a spear.
I'm assuming this is if the animals are bloodlusted, I'm in these clothes, but I'm also bloodlusted and I'm at my peak. I'm assuming.
Where we are right now.
Okay, then that strategy at the fucking point because I don't think I could throw at least I'm
Bro,
assuming
you can't even throw a football. What makes you think you can throw a spear, bro?
Andrew, do you think I ever try when I fucking throw a football? Andrew, I'm shooting the shit with you fucks.
I don't.
in a
you
life or
still
death
can't
scenario,
throw a
why
football.
wouldn't I throw a spear with my absolute will,
that's-
you
that's-
dumbass?
He can't throw a baseball. He lacks the actual fundamentals to throw a fucking baseball.
That spear is wounded ducking it all the way to the.
I don't.
Alex, don't throw your spear.
I don't
Terrible
know.
idea.
I'm thinking
This is
here.
why I chose the
Wait, is it deer?
tactical
Is it-
shovel.
is it deer
Not
or
only does
elk?
it act as an axe, but I can transform it into a spear. So when I get close enough, I go, "Pfft," and then I kill the deer.
Mid motion anime style as he's monologuing. I don't know here.
Still doesn't destroy the fact that he can't throw a baseball, football, a basketball.
Look, we don't have to bully Alex.
He
all
lacks.
episode.
he lacks
I can't
he
have shit in this
he
house,
lacks
dude. I
hand-eye
literally-
coordination. I mean, this guy, he's making himself out to be like some fucking badass. But let's be honest, bro. You're not killing any of those things on that list.
I think I could.
Look,
You guys
it's
have
not
this weird
It's not whether he
misconception
can or can't. It's whether he tried hard enough.
There's footage out
And
there
that's-
somewhere of this guy trying to throw a baseball.
that's
like,
all
for
I-
real.
All
No,
I
when
care
I was, like,
about,
fucking
all I care
two.
about is that
No,
Alex
I'm
is
talking
trying
about
his
big
very hardest.
So
Even though it's the most
if
stupid
I had
idea
the
to
bow
throw that
from
spear.
earlier,
Yeah, you can. I guess
A
I'll let
bow?
you change it to a bow.
bows, Andrew, bows are really easy to
You know
use,
what?
bud.
Yeah, you
I
get,
still don't think you can do that.
Andrew,
you get-
it's just point and shoot.
you
bud.
get two weapons. You get
still
spear,
don't think you can
and
do
now
it.
you chose bow. That's your
Okay,
second weapon.
So if I had this, I'm assuming the bow is a longbow, medieval style, because those are pretty fucking powerful. I've seen
Those
those.
are
good
also
bows.
hard as fuck to use.
Andrew, it's a bow, bud. All you have to do is have some really good arm strength. And I know I got arm
Alex,
strength.
it's a little more complicated than that.
Okay, fine. I get an infinite number of fucking knives, and I'm just fucking tomahawk chucking at this
You
point.
could
bud.
have an infinite number of arrows.
Bro,
You could still use
I'll
the
give you an
bow.
axe, bro. You can
Andrew,
do
that
well
doesn't
with
do
an
any. An axe,
bro.
a throwing axe is significantly harder than using a fucking bow. bud.
Why are you trying to throw everything?
Because
Yeah.
it is a deer. That's what you
You're,
do with
you're like,
deers.
oh, no, stay away.
Infinite tech? No. If it's an arrow or something, if I got a bow, fuck it, we'll just make it a regular bow. I'll just,
You stick with the bow. It doesn't matter if you know how to use it. You'll learn.
I'll learn.
You'll learn on the battlefield.
Yeah.
Which is like the worst way to learn.
No, it's
Sometimes
the
it's
best
the
way to learn.
best
It's the best way to learn, bud. Instinct and survival will kick in, and you
Alex
just
is about
learn.
to go unga bunga. on
Yeah,
this
by the
deer.
time you figure out how to use it, you're either dead or on very close.
Yeah, and
This is why you-
But very dead isn't dead.
This is why
motherfucker.
you perfect dodge from the deer when it charges you.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, is it deer or elk? You never clarified.
Either one really works.
Elks are
We'll
pretty
say
significantly
that
bigger.
we'll say the elks are like the
I'm gonna talk to our uncle about this one.
they're like the stronger version of the deer.
Yeah.
A guy
the-
who's killed fucking
The
billions of elks.
the deer's the low rank, and if we're
Elks.
fighting high rank,
I think it'd be
elk.
the same strategy, but you'd have to try a little bit more with elk.
yeah.
So.
So
I'm
yeah,
assuming I have infinite arrows. I can at least try.
Bro, what is this fucking?
We're
Game of
in a
Thrones?
white void, Andrew. Shut the fuck up and do your
Look,
mouth
we're not
homework.
even
you
at the
cockless.
part where I have to explain. Why
I like
we're
how
in the
you're roasting
void.
me for not throwing a spear. Could you throw a spear half
Fuck
fast?
yeah, I can fucking throw a spear,
He's
bro.
full of crap.
I know.
No,
My
I'm
brother
not
roasts
full of
me for not
crap.
being able to throw shit.
I am a fucking athlete. What makes you think I
Okay,
can't throw a
Bass. You want me to
spear?
show the fat picture of you in a basketball uniform?
Bro, who cares, bro? I'm still a
Oh.
fucking
Shoot,
athlete.
shoot a three-pointer, you fuck.
I can shoot a
At the
fucking
free throw line.
I can shoot a fucking free throw, bro. Way better than you, at least.
I didn't think.
And Caleb probably.
I don't think this. I don't know. I got quite an arm.
Andrew does. Caleb does
football.
have quite an arm on him. I'll give it to him. You fuck. Anyway,
I will
so
1v1
I think
fucking
elks are a
Caleb.
little bit weirder. I think it'd more or less be the same strategy, same with the deer, because humans have been using arrows for countless numbers of years. So I think in a life or death scenario, I would fucking try to learn as quickly as possible. At least if I'm not going for the heart, and I at least keep at least a decent range away from him, enough arrows to the body would eventually do something.
Yeah, I agree.
And if I remember,
I actually
it doesn't take
feel
that
like
much force to
this
pull an
one
arrow.
this one might be actually easier than the
Yeah.
wolf scenario. It's just that it has a better tactical advantage against you.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Unless I
pretty
ride
much-
it like a horse.
Pretty much for me, same strategy with my
Are
tactical.
we gonna do
shovel.
horses next?
I guess we can. We can do
Horses
horse.
are kind of bitches too. I
You know,
feel
let's say it's a unicorn.
unicorn. A unicorn.
It's a horse, but it has
Unicorn with
has-
wings.
It's a
Wait, but
horse.
doesn't that defeat the whole purpose of prep time? Remember why I said that earlier?
Shut up, Andrew.
the horse has a knife taped to its head.
The horse has a knife. to his head.
It's a knife of corn. The thing with horses is they can bite, but I don't think they have really great biting force.
No, their best strategy is
Is
just how fast they are.
and the hind legs thing. So if you just stay in the front of it and know how to at least tech in the front,
Yeah.
you could. I think you actually could kill a horse relatively more easier than a deer.
No, I actually feel
yeah,
that
I
too.
think killing horses is way
'Cause-
easier.
That not only because they're not exactly blood
Just keep your
thirsty.
distance. Yeah, just keep your distance from a horse.
just-
So the spirit right here
It's really
works.
just the tactical shovel strategy has not changed since the wolf.
Mhm.
Except I think with the deer and the horse, you can go a lot more body strikes because
Yeah,
their sides are not very strong.
No, they are not.
Wolves at least have the thick fur skin that can prevent a lot of blunt damage.
I forget if they have loose skin. I don't think they do. I think that's more of a cat thing, but I can't
No,
remember exactly.
A lot of dogs have
loose skin?
skin.
Okay, so
So yeah, so far I feel like our strategies are we'll say feasible.
feasible. They're at least in theory.
In
Not in
theory,
practice.
you can if you have the luck of the gods on your side,
Tech rolling.
tech rolling, you have perfect time tech rolling.
This is why I said
every time.
this is peak me.
yeah.
Because if these
I guess-
animals
I guess,
I'm
yeah,
assuming
you're
are
at your
peak and
peak.
bloodlusted, I'd at least like want to play on a fair advantage of saying I'm at least peak at 19 with my current body. So
Yeah.
um
you got a
pretty
lot
far
of
from that.
you got a lot of sleep that day.
Andrew, shut the fuck
I'm gonna
up.
talk so much.
You can't
shit.
even run a mile.
That's not true.
All
Where
right,
are you
10
getting
minutes.
that?
10
That
minutes.
still means I can run a fucking mile.
I can run a mile too, bud.
I can't run long distance. I'm not a long distance runner, bro.
That sucks for you. I think
Anyways, next animal.
mooses are huge. I
Yeah,
don't.
they're big. They have a huge.
They're one of the last like
Body
big-
count.
Yeah, they're one of the last big mammals in. Well, I'm not saying none of these creatures are big, but mooses are fucking titanic. I don't know how I'd fight a moose.
Honestly, I feel like we're still kind of in the same scenario as an elk, but it has a lot more power behind it and it's a lot more sturdy. So you have to be.
So
very
do we get
precise with your
pet with
attacks.
this one? I feel like it's. More
I think we can. I think we can have our dog again. with
Okay,
this.
so I go big guard dog this time. I'm trying to break its legs
Yeah,
because I think the less mobile it is, the best.
I guess here's the thing with even horses too. Once you break one of their legs, they're done. Like they can't do anything. Like
Are hooved animals
they-
just bad?
they kind of are bad because once they have super thin legs, so they're fast, but they have such big bodies that once one of their legs is broken, more often than not, with like
Hooved.
even like horse racing, if a horse breaks their leg in the race, they find it more humane to kill the horse than to try to fix
it.
its leg because the leg will never recover the same.
Yeah. So I think in that scenario, I
So
think
yeah, really go for the legs. with the moose.
me and the dog. At least I'm assuming this dog is also peak and trained.
I'm using peak aura.
So I'm assuming the dog. Following my command, I say legs. It goes for legs. So I think just try to attack from the back, or at least I'm just trying to get a leg. Once the leg is broken and the moose is not being able to move correctly, I'm just stabbing with the spear relentlessly.
See, I think
so
this
think
is
that's my
where
strat.
my tactical shovel weapon has the advantage because I should have brought it so you guys could see. But it's the way they're designed is you can use it as a shovel, of course, but they're designed so you can also use it as an axe. So if I'm able to,
I don't think you ever told me that it was.
It
an
has
axe.
like serrated edge, right?
yeah, it has
On one
a
side.
serrated edge. It's solidly designed to be used as anything
It's
you
a
could
World
possibly
War
need it
One
for.
weapon.
So pretty much, you got to go for the legs with the moose. So if I'm able to quick time dodge this moose, my dog is attacking it from whatever side she can get it from. I chop at its legs like it's a small tree.
I don't think a small tree can describe a moose. I think we're underestimating a moose here.
I think you might be underestimating trees.
Trees can be pretty bitchy.
Those boys be hard.
A little bit sus there.
I get to zoom in on that frame. What time does it?
I don't know what
on
it
the thing?
said.
It's 118.
I'm gonna remember that.
A little sus there. I think we should give the moose a little bit more benefit of doubt. They're fucking
They're
massive.
big. I'm not trying to
Downplay a moose
downplay
here.
mooses.
Mooses.
Mooses are strong. They will
It's mooses.
run you down. They have destroyed cars.
Yeah, that's another thing too. A 2-ton metal bullet or cannonball really can barely. I don't think kill a deer, but sometimes leave it pretty fucked.
Yeah.
So even if I
They-
stab it with, or try to take out its legs with a spear and the dog, I think even then it'd still be pretty difficult. So a
Yeah.
bear, moose is kind of
and
wild.
I think we can skip American buffalo because that's pretty much just moose but thick, heavy armor. So
You know what? No, that's an interesting one. American buffalo are kind of fucked because
they're pretty strong.
I'd say 1v1 style. I don't think I'm taking out an American buffalo.
I'm not asking if you
regardless.
can. I'm saying you need a strategy. You're just giving up.
I'm force quitting here. I don't think an American buffalo I can
Andrew,
fight.
Make fun of this man with as many insults as you can right now. He gave up.
I give American
gave up
buffalo
against what?
He gave up against an American buffalo.
Bro,
I know. I'm giving.
Any animal you give up on,
the
you
First
have
Do
Nations,
you know what they do with buffalo, Andrew? They take whole tribes of men to fight at least a large number.
and you're
of
saying
them.
you're gonna take it on 1-on-1.
Yeah, I don't think I could. Even
Alex,
in peak human.
you're just giving up. You
But
fool.
what animal did you say you could beat earlier?
Mooses are different. They got long legs.
No, before that, the tweet. Which one did you say? you beat?
gorilla?
A
Gorilla's different. Gorilla's different. A poacher fought him
There are
1v1.
so many contradicting statements going on right now.
Alex, you
All animals are different.
you are
The
a
only
coward.
one that I say I can beat out of all of those is a bear because I think like people have done it by themselves.
No, they haven't.
What do you
guys-
mean? No, they haven't.
Because there's one dude fighting him, but there's like 6 in the back waiting. Like, is he gonna die? Oh shit, he's dying. And then they have to go charge in. Look that up. Natives do it all the time. You fuck.
No, bro. There are many hunters who have survived.
Andrew,
bear attacks.
hunters with guns in the modern age. We're using blunt force objects here, bud. With rocks. Well, I'm using rocks. Caleb's not.
You guys are both pandas.
So you think you could Nah, bro.
I'm not fighting a bear.
There's no way you can defeat a fucking gorilla
Yeah, I can.
with blunt force objects.
A guy with a spear did it.
you
The
Talk about it.
elephant is valid. You're not gonna beat an elephant. Okay,
Never.
that one's fucking hard. What was the other one?
We're not talking. We're,
we're,
not, we're,
we're,
talking
we're
about
going up the list.
We're not
We
talking
are-
about the ones on the tweet.
We're talking about American buffalo right now.
I'm still talking about his contradicting
the,
statements.
Shut the fuck up,
the
Andrew.
fact that Alex is giving up on fighting a buffalo means he's a pansy.
Because I've seen what buffaloes can do, and I don't think I could realistically.
Alex, it's not whether or not you can or can't. It's you just have to try.
It'd more or less be the same strategy against like a bull moose.
That's why I was saying we might as well just skip it because.
But
and then
I
you
think that one
you
I
decided
lose to.
you decided to take the coward's way out.
Yeah, fuck it. No,
I can't believe what I'm hearing.
I don't think I could fight a American
You should have just
buffalo.
let me skip it because now I just see you as a coward.
You were fucking weird in general. Anyway, moving on. Bear. So this is the one I think we've now.
You're mad.
You're mad. So bears can take shotgun shells. It's
They are powerful animals. So we're saying we're fighting a grizzly bear right now.
I even think with 2 dogs and me and my apex, I don't. Bears are fucked. Bears are fucked. There's a reason why they exist everywhere on every not Africa. Not every continent except Africa. But there used to be one, but then it went extinct. So yeah, bears are fucked. I don't know how it could.
Not even coming up with a strategy for this.
Well,
one
because
either.
they got loose skin, they can basically maul you to death even if you play dead. Grizzlies can, there's always a 50-50 chance that Grizzly says, I'm feeling peckish today. So
You know what? Here's my strategy then. Since Alex is too much of a coward to come up with one.
fighting a bear, okay.
You're too much of a coward to come up with a strategy to fight a bear. So here's mine. I have a dog and a cat on my team.
Why the fuck do you have a cat?
If you played Monster Hunter,
Oh my
like I
Lord.
told you to, then you'd know that this is optimal strategy. Dog can do major damage. Cat is the support. Cat can distract the bear at times, so me and dog can get good hits in. And then when the bear is focused on me or dog, the cat can jump on its back and go for the eyes and go severely impairing the bear.
Former Marine 66 survives bloody hand-to-claw combat with a bear.
See, it's possible. And I have
Did he
teammates.
kill the bear?
It was a 200-pound black bear. So
Oh no, he's fighting a bitch bear. No.
Yeah, we're
That's
fighting
that is literally a bitch
when
made
I
bear.
searched this up, cases where a single man defeated a bear. Most people
Defeated? Change it to killed, not defeated. Because defeated just means the bear just said, okay, I'm running.
Okay,
I'm
let me
walking
finish
away.
my story before you
Yeah,
finish
yeah,
yours.
yeah.
So, cat scratches out eyes, severely impairs the bear. Me and dog going ham. Dog can attack any appendage. I could go for appendages too. But the main point, like I said before with the wolf, you got to go for the face because the face is where they have all their senses. And once you take out all their senses, they're useless. Then I just switch my tactical shovel spear mode right in the throat. Dead. I took down the bear.
in an optimal
Congrats
scenario,
to Caleb.
In an optimal scenario, 25 for sure could win against a bear with 7 people surviving. I think that is on a Reddit post. So
Where? Who
that
said
is
it?
that is on a Reddit post called Who Would Win. That is r/.
So
Who Would Win.
where do they have that scenario?
25
Just
people,
dudes
25 dudes.
with no weapons.
And
It's just fists.
I
Or
don't
just-
have I don't know the logistics behind. How many humans would it take to kill an 800-pound grizzly bear
with no weapons.
in a fight?
I'd say what you said was pretty
in
accurate.
a fight to the death. Humans have no weapons, are ambushed by a bloodlusting. So they're ambushed and they have no weapons.
Yeah, no.
They're going with the loser scenario.
One guy
I at
goes
least get
one
this prep
person.
time.
That guy's dumb.
No.
We don't talk about.
And then
Reddit
you
people.
can't outrun a bear. It's impossible.
No, it's yeah. It's,
A human,
yeah,
it's
that's-
impossible
humans.
to outrun a bear.
What the
you have
top?
to outsmart it.
How fast is Usain Bolt? 20
You know,
He a fast boy.
he might have a bear, but I don't know.
He's not having a
He-
bear.
he-
He's
he a
only what
fast
20.
boy.
Isn't he like 22, 25 miles
No,
per
he's
hour?
Faster than that. It's like
I think he.
it's closer to.
Remember,
30.
that's a bear on average. This isn't. I'm assuming an apex.
You saying
prime bear.
Bolt's closer to 30.
27.3.
Nah, so the bear's keeping up. Actually surpassing.
Yeah, that's why.
He's edging
That's
him
why I
out.
initially said we're not.
Yeah,
we're not
bears.
running away.
Yeah.
We're fighting.
Yeah, bears are fucked.
A
Nah.
bear can run 35 miles an hour.
Ah, so it's
Yeah,
even
they,
more than
they
I thought.
fast. They
A
fast.
polar bear
boys.
can only run 25.
Yeah, well, they don't need to run,
Yeah, but polar bears are also more cracked on trying to kill people.
and they're huge.
They're big.
They're fucking massive.
But yeah, so everyone,
And transparent.
every fan of Totally Oblivious, just know that Alex is a coward. I'm the
Yeah,
one.
I'm a coward.
I'm the one
for
who
dying
came up
to a
with
bear.
the strategy.
I'm gonna
He
be honest.
gave
In
up.
a scenario, so with this one, I'm calling no dog or no cat. I'm saying give me another dude, because that's the only way I feel.
You're
feasible here.
enlisting the help of a hunter rank 999.
No, I think just another like dude. Really anything. I'm gonna be honest.
2 humans against a bear, maybe.
Yeah.
I
Give him the same equipment. Basically,
I feel-
copy me. I think
feel
I
like-
could.
I feel
All
like
you have is a bow and arrow.
And a spear.
No, not even a spear. Let's just go with a bow and arrow.
No, that bear's still fucking you.
No, bro.
I
Andrew,
don't
do you know
know.
what bows barely can do to
I-
a
Bro,
bear?
I don't give a
think I-
shit,
I
bro.
think
Shotgun shells.
I think I agree with
Bro.
Alex on this one.
I don't give a shit. All you got is a bow and a bear, bro. All you have to do is
I want you to look up a hunting video, and there's always a second dude.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. You just gave me
Yeah,
a second
but he has a
dude.
fucking gun,
Okay,
Nah, bro,
so
just fucking
a high impact bullet. But
you know what? Alex redeemed himself. He actually tried coming up with a strategy.
well, because
Don't-
Caleb's is wacky and cartoonist. I'm gonna use a cat to do things, but I'm more realistic here. I don't even think with even like an apex dog wolf hybrid.
Alex, this isn't realistic. This is not a realistic situation. We are imagining best possible scenarios here.
Well, then I would want the best possible scenario here. I'd take another dude with
There
my
you go.
inventory. It's random, just random apex human. Basically, I wouldn't say Batman, but like
You
Apex
and
human.
Dwayne the Rock Johnson.
Actually, I wouldn't take Dwayne the Rock Johnson. He's too big.
Really?
He is too big. I'd take more of like a leaner, like hunter type. So
That's fair.
one arrow in the right place. Dunskies.
yeah, but
One
100
redneck.
100 poorly placed may not kill it though, but one in the right place.
Yeah, but this is a
Dunskies
bloodlusted charging me. I cannot get
So
it in the right
Alex
place.
and one redneck have, I think, they
Bitch
have
and
a-
redneck, his
I think
name's
they have,
Tom.
They have a solid. No,
I've never met a redneck named Tom.
his name's
so-
Cletus.
Tom
He's like,
Cletus.
Alex, we're taking down that bear.
I'm taking out a bear.
We're gonna take down this bear.
So I think it's basic. I don't see the thing about bears is I think it'd be in the moment. I don't think there's a necessarily. I think it'd just be stabbing it till it's tired, more or less. I don't think I could really outlast a bear.
At this point, we're not
Caleb's
even
speed running like DPS
outlasting.
on it. I'm
We're-
just trying to tech it.
okay. You know what? I'll say that's fair.
So
You've gained my respect again.
I would get another human and I would just in the moment try to kill it.
So here's
in my
one.
best way
Here's one
possible.
that I skipped. So it's I wouldn't. I'm not gonna say that this is stronger than a bear, but I'd say that within the realm of this scenario,
Mm-hmm.
that I think we have room for a debate on this.
Mm-hmm.
How are we taking down? What? I guess we'll say saltwater crocodile because I think that's the strongest version of the
Oh,
alligators.
I think you could kill the shit out of a crocodile.
Okay, but think
You come
In-
up from its blind
in,
spot
in,
and pull.
in this scenario,
Duct
we are
tape.
living in the void. So, and
Caleb
we're on-
imagines we're like
we're
waist high
we're
in
on
water.
even ground, so we can fight the alligator as evenly as it can fight us. So, but that means it can also use its signature room, crocodile death roll.
if he gets you. So
But it,
I
also
think
has.
there's too many cases in history where it's like a random person just fucking went on the blind spot of a crocodile.
it also
or
has-
alligator and got it.
Okay, but we're facing each other at the same time, so it's like round one fight,
You could help
and
a
we're,
crocodile.
we are in.
I think crocodiles can run up to 20 miles per hour, but
they don't have to run because we're in the void, so they're at their max speed swimming.
it's a bit. Caleb's weird. On land, they're kind of fucked, but in the
But
water,
this
it's really.
this is why I'm saying this is in the void, especially for the later fights we're gonna get.
I
to.
even think you even need even in a null scenario with
Well,
with no
I'm not
advantage
saying
on
we
both
don't
sides.
have. I'm not saying that we don't have a chance. I'm just saying what's your strategy if it can take you at any angle and use its crocodile death roll.
So it's like I'm getting attacked with the death roll, or is this like
If it bites, because you have to think.
I'm letting it take the arm?
That's the most
No,
stupid
but
strategy.
I'm
That
letting
is
it.
such a.
I'm letting
stupid
it take
strategy.
the arm because now it's in its mouth and now it has something in
You
there.
are so dumb.
I'm letting it take the mouth, and I'm assuming you just remember you just need a knife, and then it can't open its mouth anymore.
Alex, why would you let it take your arm?
I'm letting it take
That's
the arm,
so stupid.
letting it take the arm, and then I'm just. And
It's
then
taking a lot more than your arm if it's crocodile death rolling. Have you seen how big saltwater crocodiles are?
20 feet.
Pretty dang big. It would fit a lot more than your arm.
I think its tail's most of its feet yards.
Not the ones I've seen.
I think right. It's mostly its tail, right? I don't really know because
I don't know the anatomy of another thing except humans because high school education sucks.
Yeah, crocodiles
Yeah,
are.
that's true.
Even in the void here, crocodiles are kind of. Like I said, on land, I think I can fuck it up. But even in a null void where they're at their apex swimming, I'd still be kind of weird. If I had this spear and arrow, I'd more or less do the same strategy I did with previous animals and just kind of tech it. So I guess that would be more or less it. I just probably go for the face or just and the most
That's a big boy.
it's taking my arm.
It's taking more than your arm. It's taking your entire abdomen. Alex,
I'm letting it take my arm.
you
But
have to think, Alex. You're not only are you not.
I'll just die to the crocodile. Fuck it.
You're not considering the power of the alligator, but you're also not considering what tactical advantages you have against this alligator. Is the fact it's a reptile brain. So with my tactical shovel, I'm standing
This
in
fucking tactical shovel can apparently fucking fight God at this
I'm
point.
standing in this null void. The alligator's coming at me. I swing it up, bat it in the face. It becomes deterred. That gives me a chance to go straight for the attack. Do we have pets in this scenario? Because if I do, I have a cat on a little raft floating on top of the water. He's also, anytime the crocodile comes up, he scratches it.
I guess for you.
There we go.
I'd wait till its belly side up, if anything. I guess I'd play the tactical angle of just trying to spear it again.
You had a spear. Why are you letting it take your arm when you can just spear it in the
Well,
throat?
I'm assuming I'm not. Well, how are you describing it? The alligator was mid death roll. I'm like eating me. But if I
Alex, you have to catch it before it death rolls you. You're just assuming.
I'm now thinking here. Crocodiles are weird because aquatic animals are fucked.
That's why we're in the null void.
They're still fucking cracked as fuck.
Yeah, but I still want to hear your strategy. There's mine. I'm taking it from. You have to think about this, Alex. Alligators.
Can I get
have
any
soft
more weapons
bottom.
or no?
No, you've maxed out by choosing spear and bow.
Oh, well, I was just gonna say if I had a net,
Well, I mean,
I'd get it
even
into a
with your
net, and
spear,
then it would try to death.
even
roll
with
in
your
the
spear,
net
you have the best advantage of stabbing it from underneath.
or on top. The thing is, it's kind of weird. Crocodiles are just oddly they're apocalyptic survivors, so it's really weird. I don't even in a null scenario where they have all their advantages in mine. Even in Apex, it'd be a little bit fishier, even with a dog.
Yeah.
So, and if this is a 20 fucking foot mega gator here, or saltwater crocodile, I should say, not a gator. It's kind of weird because I'm not Egyptian. I feel like an Egyptian would know
according to
take
Alex, only Egyptians know how to fight alligators.
I think they would.
Crocodiles.
They know how to use their fucking sickles. I don't know. I'd wait till its belly side up and just try to stab. So I don't know. Maybe use the dog as bait until they roll, and then I'm like, "Get your bitch." And
you know what? Good strategy.
So that's
go
what
for the belly.
because that's their softer side. So unless I had duct tape,
I don't think
a lot of duct tape.
I don't think you're catching that alligator.
I don't know. I think I got a mad Zangief grapple on me.
It's swimming past you and you're like,
Yeah. So I don't know. I think crocodiles are weird.
They're strong.
Yeah, they're weird.
well, we're gonna be back on this topic soon.
If it's a great white shark, I am fucked.
Okay. What's our next? I guess we can start on the four that we got done with bear. So I guess gorilla. How are you doing with gorilla?
I guess
your original spear strategy.
just tech it, and
Yeah,
then if I have dog there too, maybe make the dog the focus and just do the same strategy from behind.
Yeah, I think the biggest strategy, the biggest advantage I have against the gorilla is the fact that I can think tactically. And
Yeah.
the gorilla is just
Can
monkey.
they climb trees?
Yeah, they can climb trees. They can climb whatever. They have big monkey arms.
I don't know. I don't think gorillas can climb trees. I'm not gonna Google this. I don't think they can because they have nests. They have ground nests. But I don't know. Hold up. Let me Google this. Can gorillas what?
Nah, bro.
What? Nah. Can gorillas swim? Yes, of course. Dummies. Yeah, climb trees. No, it's the second result on Google. Go, they can. I usually found the trouble.
Yeah, fucking course they can, you idiot.
No,
and Caleb just stare at each other for this whole time.
I'm looking at a tree. The size. I was thinking of an African tree where they're super thin, but I forgot how big their trees are in Central Africa.
I like the idea that Alex thought, no, gorillas can't climb trees,
thought
and then
for a
he's
second,
and then
like,
he's
yes, this
and-
can't happen.
And then he sees gorillas can
Well,
swim.
the thing is,
yeah,
with
that makes more
silverbacks,
sense than them
they
climbing
don't climb
trees.
trees. Only the females and the young kids do. Male silverback gorillas just stay on the ground. So I was just thinking there. But yeah, it'd more or less be the same strategy. I just stab it with the dog.
He just
I guess the dog. I guess the dog is there now too.
Just
More or
don't-
less the dog, or at least maybe Tom if he's in this scenario too. He's just
You know
I'm
what?
just using him as
We'll
bait.
keep Tom. You got redneck Tom on your team.
Well,
now.
only if I need him.
That's
I'm not
your,
trying
that's
to
your second
overpower him.
partner. I chose my second partner as a cat. You chose redneck Tom.
Redneck Tom.
I think redneck Tom might actually be the better choice.
Yeah. I don't know. From here, do we go?
Um,
If it's hippo,
Hippo, yeah, I think hippo would be next. Hippo's a hard one, I think, because they have.
I think the elephant strategy is in use here, where you need. I think actually this is where you might need 3 people because hippos are cracked. They're
You already chose your 2 partners.
But no, I think we need a third. I think that's.
Nope.
I think that's how fucked hippos kill.
You maxed out both your
They
weapons.
can. I think
and your
hippos can
partners.
run at 35 too. I think even 40 miles per hour, and they're just big. I think I could do it with 2 people and more or less be trying to spear them to death. I think maybe if I get a guy with a bow and I'm just trying to.
You with your spear, Tom with the bow, dog taking speed advantage.
I think the dog would die.
Yeah, the dog would probably get one shot right at the very beginning.
So yeah, hippos are kind of like that. And so
Hippo's really built different.
hippos are scary. Elephant, I think
I didn't get to say mine.
I'm gonna be honest. It's more like our strategy more or less the same. Then
You know
yours
what,
just
yeah.
adds goofiness with the cat.
For the hippo, yeah, I'd say.
Is the cat
hippo's
getting
about
one
the
shot?
same. I think both my partners are getting one shot. To be honest,
So yeah, hippos are fucked.
hippos, yeah.
Hippos are really fucked. Elephant, nah, you need a whole like team. It's like
Nope, you only got 2 people.
This is a musk bull elephant.
What's your strategy? You have 2. You have Tom, and you didn't name your dog. What's your dog's name?
He doesn't have a name. He's fucking dying in almost every scenario. I'm not having an emotional connection with a dog that's dying in all these scenarios.
We'll call him Cannon Fodder.
Yeah, really. I guess it'd be more or less the same strategy with the hippo, but it would be bigger. But I think that one's like bro, I'm not fucking winning against an elephant with a dude and a dog, dude. That is with a spear.
Here's what I think the
It's a metal spear, but
here's what
fuck.
I think the strategy is. My partners, I don't think they're going to be much help here.
No, they're
The
dying.
cat might be a good distraction, and he can climb up a tree, which can keep him alive. The dog might be able to.
You're saying might, but
might be able to do some small damage.
Uh-huh.
But I think the ultimate strategy against an elephant is you have to avoid its front. You have to attack from the side, or else all of its
But the
powerful
thing is,
moves
too,
come from the front.
you think they're slow, but they're really not.
No, they're fast.
No, they're fast.
That's
and
why
this is
you-
a bull elephant. And you know, okay, so here's another
That's
thing.
why you
about
have. That's
bull
why you need to
elephants.
use your distractions.
So here's the thing about bull elephants, though, that I'm gonna talk about. And I don't think a lot of people know. They can fight for days. So they got fucks. You need a team.
Alex,
you
no,
can't.
you
win.
have to use your strategy.
No, I'm dead. No, I'm not even with goofy Looney Tunes over here with tactical god shovel. You're not winning.
Don't make me lose respect again.
You lose respect. You're not winning with a single dude, myself, and a fodder dog. I'm sorry. Bull male elephants bloodlusted on musk while basically musk is horny time. I'm dead. They can last for weeks for fighting. It's enraged and bloodlusted. They're not slow. They're actually pretty fucking fast. I need like 7 dudes. And even then, I'd actually be like, one of you's gonna die.
The more we discuss this, the more
You realize how fucking stupid it is?
No, the more I'm appalled that people voted that they could survive the longest against an elephant.
Elephants are fucked.
Like, what's
Maybe, okay.
Someone's never played Far Cry.
Yeah.
how could you ever think you could ever beat an elephant by yourself compared to a gorilla, a bear, a hippo? All of those things would get one shot pretty much by the elephant. And you think that elephant's the easiest out of that scenario? I have the cartoony scenarios, and I'm having a hard time thinking of a way to fight this elephant because they're just so powerful.
I need 7. I need 7 toms. There's no way. I'm being serious here. And even with 7 dudes,
7 toms.
I don't even. I don't even think I could take it out with 7 dudes. I think I need like at least 20.
It's definitely an uphill battle, no matter how you look at it.
It's a bull elephant on Musk, bro. Imagine being gored by a fucking elephant.
Dude, actually, we're gonna take it a step further. We
2 bull elephants on Musk.
We somehow defeated the first bull Musk elephant.
There's a second phase.
The second phase is it comes back up, or its older brother rises from the grave, and on its tusks it has the impaled bodies of its last victims that messed with its herd, and it is ready. It is ready to murder.
You know what? Here's even
you see the glowing
red
eyes of this elephant.
It's from Tarzan, the animated series. You know, elephants are black. I didn't know that.
Interesting. Anyways.
Oh yeah, they have like they're like truly black, but because of where
they put dust on them.
Yeah.
That's really interesting. I didn't know that.
Animals?
Ben had an elephant wallet one time. I'm like, why is it black?
Animals are.
And then I Googled it. I was like, wow.
Animals are interesting.
Yeah. No. So, and even in this scenario, all the other ones are pretty goofy. You know, me taking on a bear or at least a bison in the.
But I mean, I think we at least had
we have a chance
against those.
So okay, here's to put it in perspective in you. Like, so this is now just entered. Oh, you know, hypothetical fun. No, this is the fuck zone.
This is the serious one because there's not really a hypothetical fun situation
where you could do this because. So here's the thing about elephants that die in the wild. They're usually either really young, so baby, like a couple months, or they're really old. You don't see elephants in their prime just keeling over and dying to lions. Basically, that's the only thing that can really take them down.
Strong.
Lions can be up to 20. There can be 20. I think what the biggest lion pride was like 40 or something. It was something, it was a huge ass number. But like, even with an average minimal number of apex lions against an apex bull musk, I don't think there's ever been a case where there's been lions that took on a bull musk elephant.
If from what I've seen in those documentaries, those lions get
fucking
destroyed.
thrashed, even against giraffes. Like,
and that's a whole pride of lions going after this elephant, and they get thrashed.
Yeah, so I know primitive man was able to fight mammoths, but I don't know, to be real. If I was a caveman, I'm fighting a young one or an old one. I'm not fighting a prime bull musk elephant. No, you're fucked here. Prime, and I think mammoths are even bigger than elephants. So I'm even, maybe I'm downplaying myself a little bit here, but
I think you are.
Fuck you.
I like when I compliment Alex. I'm like, Alex, I think you have a chance. You're like, no, I'm gonna die. F you.
No. But I don't know. Hold up. Now I kind of want to Google it because I don't. Well, no, because they live in a pretty cold environment. So I think mammoths are actually bigger. I think maybe mastodons are the same size as elephants.
They're big.
But yeah, no.
Regardless, elephant.
I think even then, I think you need like 20 dudes with spears and arrows.
Here's why I'm switching it up. My second weapon.
A gun.
No, we can't use guns. That's cheating.
I don't even think a gun would work on an elephant. You're saying cheating and it's not.
Honestly, sometimes from what I've seen, the gun doesn't work.
No, it only makes them angry.
Honestly, I don't know why we went. Actually, we went straight to elephant when we could have talked about rhinoceroses, which I'd
same
say
strategy involved there, but with hippos.
Yeah,
but I think then I'd still need another dude.
Rhinos, pretty tanky.
But they're blind though. Hold on here. I think you'd actually have an easier time fighting a rhinoceros than a hippo.
I think so too. But honestly, I think the only problem with your strategy is your choice of weapons because none of them really have the strongest amount of power.
You think you have this is a god tool, bro. This fucking apex shovel.
I'm already saying I had to switch from the tactical shovel to an actual axe because the actual axe will at least have a lot sharper damage to at least be able to pierce their skin.
Yeah. So, do you think you can fight a Tyrannosaurus? We're going primitive here.
We can go to that at the very end. Our chances against dinosaurs.
How much damage do you think you could do against a blue whale?
Well, let's get to that actually. So We just fought the greatest land animal possible. Now let's go to the ocean where everything's cracked out. How are you faring against a great white shark?
So if I'm actually, so I'm assuming.
Actually, we'll start with dolphins. Go against the dolphin.
I think dolphins are actually no. You can harpoon. Not like harpoon
Your
gun, but
spear is actually a good strategy.
I think I could actually. I don't think I can one shot a dolphin. I think I probably hit it. I think probably blood loss, but I think I could kill a dolphin.
I think we finally made it back to actual even fights with the dolphin.
Yeah, dolphin. I think I could take on.
Okay, now great white shark.
Damn, you really. There's at least barracuda, maybe a seal.
Okay, that's weaker than a dolphin.
No,
okay.
barracudas are
Well,
fun.
let me-
could totally defeat a great white shark. Yeah.
No, I don't think I could.
Seals are easy. That's like fighting a.
No, I mean
That's a water
lion,
puppy.
A lion seal.
Oh.
From Antarctica.
You know what?
Leopard seal. They're called leopard seal.
Let me tell about my strategy against
A leopard seal?
dolphin. Tactical. You just back to tactical shovel, bash it on the face. There we go.
Close its port.
Yeah,
It just drowns.
tactical shovel, bash it so it's stunned, and then right in the blowhole. Can't breathe.
Yeah, I think
There you go. Bada bing, bada boom. Dolphin, I'm wearing your skin.
I don't. What do they have?
Skin.
Is
That's
it skin?
Yeah.
I want to Google it, but I don't want to look like a dumbass in front of them. I don't think it's skin. I think they have a different type of.
Actually, you know what? Here's what I'll give you. For every animal that you've defeated, you get to take apart and use it as armor.
armor.
So you don't get any buffalo armor.
No,
You don't
I
get bear armor because you gave up on those two.
Even then, I don't think bear armor is good. It's because it's loose. It needs to be on like meat.
I get
I'm
elephant
a bear
armor.
man.
You do not get a lot of African armor, which is the strong armor.
I just need the tribal clothing, baby.
Tribal clothing.
You every continent we go to, we get their base default armor. I'm okay with the fucking loincloth.
No, I'm wearing full lion garb with an elephant skull turtle shell on my back.
That'd weigh a lot. I don't think you could.
We're-
Oh no, this is an Apex though. But even then, you're rolling heavy, baby. This is Dark Souls here. You're a little bit over encumbered
You
here.
know, you're right. I'm going. I have the bear claws on my hands. Increase my grip strength.
My right to bear arms.
My right to bear arms.
So I think more or less most of the sea animals are kind of more or less the same.
Not really.
You just kind of spear them. At least in my scenario, I'm just spearing.
But we
them.
haven't got to the strong ones yet.
Yeah.
So
no,
how are you fighting a
great white shark or a leopard seal?
leopard seal? Because
They're pretty fast. I think they're faster than dolphins, if I remember correctly. I think it'd be more or less this. Actually in this scenario, I'd go with your whole face strategy and go for the face because that's where their blowholes
Alex
are.
has finally listened to me.
No,
Blowholes. It's a seal.
Well, I don't know.
It's a nose.
Well, it's more like a snout nostril thing.
It's not a blowhole.
Well, they do go with it, so I don't know. It's like a blowhole nostril hybrid thing with them. But either way, I'm going for the face in that one. But actually, they have a thick layer of fat. I don't know.
Yeah,
if
they have the armor.
I'm using my infinite arrows as knives and just stabbing them repeatedly.
I think you have a better chance actually shooting them with your bow.
Do I have string attached to said bows?
Did you hear that one, Andrew?
What?
That's how harpoons
He
work.
just asked if he had a string on his bow.
Or arrows, and that's what I meant.
Wait a minute.
That's how they use harpoons. That's how they reel them in.
You have a string attached.
Well, a rope or whatever. You know what
so
I
you
mean.
can bring back your.
Yeah, so I can get it closer so I can use the spear. So that's the
I don't know if-
strategy here.
What animal are you trying to take out?
Leopard seal.
Yeah, sure, I'll give it to him.
You're
Say,
good
oh
too.
yeah, you're trying to make me look like a dumbass, but you know
Well,
what I meant.
no, you said
I worded
you
it
said-
wrong.
I'm trying to remember like how you would like hunt sea animals and
It's
I
weird.
guess yeah, I can see it.
So yeah,
That works.
or maybe in this scenario, can I swap out the bows and arrow for like a number of spears, but with strings attached to them?
No, you chose your two weapons.
Okay, so apparently we're just adding shit, but you can't take away shit. I'm getting a fucking elephant skull on the back of me. Totally, I could fucking walk around with that. Realistic here. So no, I'm assuming the string is, or at least rope in this scenario, it'd be probably a rope, not string. They usually with arrows, you use string.
Here's a question though. Now that we're fighting ocean animals, are you still wearing your African tribal equipment, or are you dressed like a sailor now?
I'm dressed like a sailor.
Yeah, we're sailor clothes, baby.
Actually, no, I'm dressed
Call me
like
El
Pacific, I'm dressed like a
Capitan.
Pacific Islander.
El Capitan,
So-
Caleb with his tactical shovel bashing in the face of a leopard seal.
So I think after there's probably a few number of fish you can probably get in there, but a lot of fish
I
aren't
guess,
deadly
but-
unless you touch them. So if you have
And
like a blood force object, you
at
can
that
find-
point, like I think because like with the rockfish.
Wait a minute.
The rockfish that you step on that instantly poisons you. I feel like that's an easy fight. It's just
just don't step on them.
it's yeah, just don't.
So
step on
so
them.
here's the thing. So this is an interesting scenario here. Boxer jellyfish. So I'm assuming if it's a null void and all animals are in apex form, like I don't know. When I was fighting the crocodile in my head, the crocodile was like levitating and shit.
Yeah, he's like,
Yeah, that's what I'm imagining. So it's a boxer jellyfish here
ooh, this is a hard one.
because you get hit if you get hit once, you're fucked. So if you get hit twice, I think you can
I don't
fight
think it's
it.
very fast
It's
though.
well, okay. If it's in its apex and in water, I think it's a bit difficult here
It's an interesting thing because
because you
How-
can totally miss and
'cause
then
how could we it doesn't have to bring its vital parts
doesn't.
near us.
you have to bring it to you.
We'd have to somehow find a way to get up to its head. And in this null void, I don't think us as people can swim around in the void.
Are there one of it or multiple?
Just one of
Okay.
these animals. I think the only time we used multiple was with the wolves because
they have pack mentality.
yeah, their pack mentality is half of their
so,
fight set. But yeah, how would I don't know.
Because boxers are weird.
I think we might have found the first one we have to ban from the
Oh, we
list.
have to ban a boxer
We have to ban the
jellyfish.
box jellyfish because you really it's not gonna direct it, like you can't get to it unless we had like a mountain
Plus,
to jump
plus
off of.
boxer jelly. Okay, hold up. Now I'm gonna.
How are you gonna fight a giant squid in this null void?
I think we have to ban another one.
I think we can.
Wait, like giant squid
I think we
versus
can-
sperm whale giant squid?
Yeah, I think we can chop off its tentacles, but
Do you know how big giant squids
they're
are?
still big. So
You know
I
how big
don't
sperm
know.
whales are?
Big.
I don't think you could kill a giant squid in water.
Especially since, given the scenario, it's floating like the jellyfish, except now its suckers can bring you
And-
up. I think that's your strategy revolves around it actually catching you, and it has to bring you up to it so you can finally attack it.
Hold up. Now I gotta,
They're big.
I
They're like-
I need. Isn't there only like one photo of them in the water? Hold up. I'm
The
hold up.
only scientific evidence they've found that they actually exist is
Giant
within
squid.
the stomachs of sperm whales.
I need like a. Can I get a? No, that's fake.
Just look up size comparison.
Yeah,
to
hold up. I
person.
need size because I have it
'Cause
in my
they're
head.
big, but that's an interesting scenario. How would we take that? Because you could chop off its tentacles. I've played Mario before. You fight the bloopers.
Wait, are we talking about giant squid or colossal squid? Because there is a difference.
There is I guess
Because
we could.
sperm whales are 15 meters long, giant squids are 18 meters long, colossal squids are 18 meters plus. So I'm
I
gonna be
guess
real.
that-
This is the whale
Either one,
scenario
either
where I don't
one.
think we could win, even with any objects we had that are not explosives.
I don't know. I feel like I think there's a chance if we can get clean cuts off of its tentacles, eventually we'd be very tired by the time.
Doesn't it sucker couples have knives on their things, or is that
Do
only
they?
their beaks?
No, I think that's just their beak. Because I feel like the strategy, I pull out my axe. The partners are useless.
no.
Any animal partner is useless.
You have to use a human.
So, yeah, I really think it's just you got to just keep chopping down the tentacles until you can get to it.
I think this is another a scenario where I'm gonna give up immediately because you know how long 18 meters. I'm assuming this is giant squid and colossal squid might be more or less the same. Who knows? There's still some scientific conundrums there. Giant squid might just be a baby colossal squid.
these are the elder dragons of our
Actually,
world.
that is a very good observation there, Caleb. I'm gonna give it to you.
Thank you.
Are giant and colossal squids the dragons of the sea?
I haven't been given a compliment by Alex this whole episode.
I haven't. I've just been being roasted by Andrew and Caleb over my very, sensible trying to fight animals.
I made fun of him, but I still gave him his moments, and he's still mad at me.
I am. I've always been mad at you. I'm
But
joking.
thank you for that.
But no, I don't. I think squids and I think any giant marine life. I don't think we're winning. I think we actually
But we have
need
to
guns.
try. We have to try.
So my best scenario would be getting close to its mouth and then just trying to
All right, Alex. Here's the situation.
stab it.
We've come.
Or actually, no, I take it back. Try to get to its weird jet holes, and then try to stab with the brain in
All right,
there.
Alex. Here's the new scenario.
Mm-hmm.
So we've come this far. We've fought every animal in North America, every animal on other continents. We have now entered the ocean, and we're like, Alex,
We need
to work together. We're working together on this one. We're fighting this colossal squid.
Okay, it's colossal.
Me and you are working together against this colossal
18
squid.
meters of tentacles.
I am going to be chopping at its tentacles this whole time
Why don't we go for its head?
because it has to come down to us.
Oh,
It doesn't have. The problem is, it's,
they
it's
come
so-
they come forward this way. They
it's-
don't back. I don't think they can go backwards.
If it's angled like this and its tentacles are right here, we're screwed. We can't get up there. Especially, it doesn't have to be near us too. It can just maneuver itself anytime. So we have to chop its
Marine
tentacles.
life is weird.
So the strategy is I'm using my strong axe to chop off its tentacles, but you just have to stay away.
I'm now the fodder.
You're not fodder. This is the strategy. You have to stay off to the side and make sure that if the tentacles get me, you can get me out of the tentacles. And I'm just chopping away until I'm completely exhausted. And those tentacles are like down to the point where it doesn't have the length advantage.
Why don't we
against
go
us.
for its eyes?
And then at that point, that's when you can go for its eyes because then it has to attack close to us. So you just get your spear, bam.
Can they see 360?
They have good eyesight. They have really good
I
eyesight.
think they can't. Hold up. Now I don't know marine life. I know
But that has to be the perfect strategy, though.
I think we should go for its eyes first. If that's
We can't go for its eyes.
we should.
We can't,
We should.
Alec. We literally can't. Its tentacles are too long. It's just, if we try going for its eyes, its tentacles are just going to reach around and get us.
Hold up. 360. Oh, I think they can actually see 360 or near close to that. Hold up. I'm googling. Yeah, they have 360-degree motion.
That's
So.
what I'm saying. We can't.
No,
we
they're
can't directly go for its eyes. We have to. My strategy is the best strategy in this scenario.
I think we have to ban the colossal jellyfish or the
Nope.
colossal squid.
I just told you how we could beat it.
I know, but it's 18 meters plus long.
I have
Though.
to, I have
Do you
to
know
chop
what?
that many tentacles.
That is. I'm not gonna say you couldn't, but that is
This is
fucked.
This is the same. This is like we've gone.
maybe I'll give it to us with a giant squid, but a colossal
We've
squid.
gone beyond elephants. Like elephants were hard. This is
We're now superhuman.
we now actually have to work together to do this. We don't get our band of little animals and Cletus.
yeah, Tom.
Tom Cletus.
So yeah, I like how we went to colossal squids, but I can guarantee you a colossal squid will fuck up a great white. Definitely.
Yeah, I know.
Fuck it. Let's switch to the apex here, baby. Megalodon. What are we doing?
Megalodon. Ooh, that's a tough one.
We went from I think I could fight a wolf to fucking megalodon.
I know.
We went from pretty realistic. Oh, a bull elephant. No, we're not gonna win against a bull elephant. Colossal squid.
Colossal squid. We're betting together.
We're fucking easily clapping him. Goku versus Vegeta versus Broly. Just okay. Trying.
Yeah. I'm not saying that the colossal squid's easy. I'm just saying I think that's the strategy we'd have to go with is that you'd have to save all your energy to get that last push once I chop off its tentacles and whoosha.
Yeah.
So yeah, we're working together. Our animal partners are no longer feasible.
The NPCs are no longer with us.
So it's me and you working together against all these sea creatures.
Yeah. But a megalodon's fucking.
So what I've heard is the best strategy is
I'm gonna get eaten
with sharks,
and kill it from the inside out.
with sharks, pretty much you just go for its eyes and it can't eyes and
Gills,
nose and it can't do anything.
If you punch his nose, or
Eyes,
his gills,
eyes, nose, gills, it can't do anything.
doesn't it get like numb? Wait
Yeah.
a minute. Easy strat here.
It's easy.
Tip
Yeah,
him
there
over.
you go.
Woo, they get all dumb.
That is if we have the strength to.
Well, I'm an ape.
If we have the strength, if we have the ability to flip it over, then there we go. But if I think we'd have
Can
to,
you do that to great whites?
I think we'd have to maneuver it to the point where it'd get tipped over. Like we'd have to strategize how to flip it over without just being like, woo. We're not cow tipping here. We can't use our arms.
I like the idea of a fucking 18 feet shark just vertical.
It's just floating midair. Me and you, I have a tactical shovel. You have a
Fucking
spear.
spear.
And we're just like, so I think this, yeah, I think if we can somehow find a way to flip it over, I think that's easy. That's the easiest strat we can go with.
Yeah.
But other than that, I think going for gills and eyes
Wait, is
is,
this against a great white or a megalodon?
is a megalodon.
Oh no! Wait,
You chose megalodon.
I thought we were talking about a hypothetical great white.
It's the same situation.
You know how big a megalodon?
It's just great white, but bigger.
Do you know how big they are?
Big. They're big.
Have you ever seen their tooth? I don't
Alex,
think
I've seen them.
Have you seen them? Why haven't you told us
I've been in the ocean. I've been in the submarine. And I saw
Hold
one.
up, I'm gonna look. I forgot how big they are. Maybe I'm.
I think they're like 35, 50 feet.
You know, 35 or 50 feet is? That's
Wait,
huge.
what are we talking about? The size of a megalodon?
Yeah.
No, it's not 35, 50 feet. No, those are way bigger.
65 feet.
Yeah.
There you go. I was talking about a juvenile one.
So this isn't an apex?
It's a lot of feet.
Well, so yeah, we're fighting a 65-foot shark. But I feel like its size is definitely a problem, but I feel like it's still the same strategy as a great white. Is we just have to either find a way to flip it over or find a way to just attack its nose and eyes and gills.
So
3 times the size of a great white shark.
It's big. Very big.
I think this is the apex of what we're fighting. But if we're gonna fight a blue whale, I'm getting swallowed by it,
yeah.
Noah style, and just killing it from the inside.
Honestly, yeah. I don't think blue whale is a very hard one because they're typically docile towards humans. They'll prefer to protect humans rather than do any harm to them.
Yeah. Should we fight a blue whale? I kind of feel bad.
I don't
think we should.
I don't think we're gonna fight a blue whale.
I don't think we're gonna fight a blue
No, they're nice.
whale. Yeah, I'm not.
But orca whale,
it's just orca
that's
with
a
pack
hard.
or orca by himself because it's
orca by
with,
itself.
I think
Because orca by itself. Have you seen? Here's what
Just look up SeaWorld.
Here's why I said that there's no point of us fighting seals. You know what orcas do to seals?
they drag them. They literally just I was gonna say a specific word, but I don't want to offend anybody. But nah, they literally just they just gang fuck you. Just even one of them can do that.
Yeah.
Now imagine 5.
You know what one orca does to a seal?
They fucking throw them.
Yeah, launches it hundreds of feet in the air, and it hits the water and explodes.
If I'm not Batman in this hypothetical scenario, I'm not winning.
Don't give up on me, Alex. It's me and you against this orca. I don't need you giving
Someone's
up.
dying here. Someone's gonna have to do the sacrifice because that is orcas throw seals casually.
The orca has the strategy. It grabs a swordfish and launches it in my chest.
Well, why didn't we start fight a swordfish?
Because that's not very hard.
Do you know how fast they go?
They're fast,
They,
but I mean,
they have historical.
it's
they
really just
historically
whoever
jump out of.
it's whoever hits first, really.
It's like a lancing duel.
It could end like Demon Slayer. I'm just through the chest, like
Cut off its head.
no,
So,
mother, you're the one who should be. I'm proud of.
there's anime music always playing during this. So either
Yeah,
I'm gonna be
every
honest.
time we're about to kill the animal,
So
it's like.
okay, so I want to
dun,
say,
dun, dun,
I want to say for hypotheticals, at least in Alex head, if I'm gonna fight these animals past elephant or at elephant, I'm either Batman or Guts from those respective franchises, because even a realistical human that has even survived has come out with limbs gone and shit.
It's hard.
I have to be Bruce Wayne. I have to be Batman. I have to be an extraordinary human. That beyond human, basically. I'm superhuman to fight most of these creatures one on one.
I like to assume that we've had a training arc before this.
So this is just anime. We went from I think we realistically to no. You
Well, I
have to
mean,
have anime.
we fought the entire land mass of animals up until this point, so I think we've had enough training to fight
these creatures.
these ocean animals. Yeah. But yeah, Orca is like
Orca's fucked.
I think Orca might actually be the peak of animals that we could feasibly fight as of today.
Yeah, they gang destroy sharks.
And like they just bully everything in the ocean.
Yeah. They also
they
bully mooses, by the way.
They do.
Sometimes mooses will swim places they shouldn't swim, and if there's an orca, the orca will go, interesting.
Like honestly, the orca, the only thing that it like really doesn't mess with regularly
is humans, because we're not sustainable
humans
for them.
In the ocean, blue whales. They don't really go for blue whales because
actually I've seen them
strong.
go for older ones.
They go for it's like lions. They
only go for the weak and sick ones.
They go for the weaker ones, because if you go for a peak blue whale, you're not surviving that.
What the fuck do blue whales even do in terms of combat? I don't even know what they do. Do they just do that? Do they just do that? Yeah, I think they just do that.
That's enough. That's like,
what do they do with their fins?
that's like this.
I'm assuming the same difference, right?
Swim.
So yeah.
Pretty much blue whale is like what you'd imagine the orcas do to the seals, but with the power of a 100-foot
Creature that weighs like 3 tons.
only eats krill. That's how you know.
Kind of
they're
bitch, mate. I won't lie. If I was that big, I'd be. Actually, kind of makes sense why no predators.
That's
are
why.
like that
That's why
massive.
we don't fight the blue whales. They're just the pacifists,
Unless you're trying to get fucking makeup,
Yeah,
right?
apparently.
Is
It's
makeup-
lamps and makeup, I guess.
right? Andrew, Google that for me.
What?
What do people use whale fat and oil for? Is it makeup? I swear, God,
Blubber nuggets.
I actually kind of want to eat whale just to taste it, but I know it's kind of addicting
Yeah,
to do.
it's
primary
bad.
ingredient in soap
Yep.
and oil burning lamps.
so
I remember.
what's
someone
makeup
telling me
then?
that a while back.
What's makeup then?
I can't remember.
I think it was made of a.
I know I heard something with makeup with animals and it was
Something.
fucked.
I just know.
That's if you go to the YouTube beauty world, mom's highly educated in that.
Ask mom. What
Ask
female product do we use whales for?
No, I don't think there's a female product.
I thought there was. Maybe I'm
Nah,
tripping
I,
out
I
here.
think you're thinking about the wrong thing, because I do remember when you said whale fat out and you asked me what it's used for. Soap was one, and then the oil burning lamps I kind of already knew.
This is why gamers don't use soap, because it's fucked against whales. you guys,
Well-
you gotta use some of that fucking Dr. Squatch shit.
Gosh, I can't stand you. Well, I guess there we
Sponsors.
go. I'm gonna give myself the award for trying. to
Caleb
fight every
went
single
Looney
animal.
Tunes here. I want you to know I try to be at least realistic in my
You
head.
gave up. You gave up.
I'm not winning against the fucking bull
You didn't even
elephant.
try. I at least had a strategy. The strategy might not work, but at least I came up with one.
I guess. I can't even hide in a tree. They knocked down trees. Maybe dig, but I wouldn't be able to. Dude, elephants are fucked,
The
bro.
elephant defeating an elephant is the rite of passage to fight things in the ocean.
There's a reason why Hindus were all like, nah, bro. Maybe an Indian elephant I think I can take on because they're significantly smaller, but
And weaker
yeah, but no.
comparatively.
I want you to know every
African
sea
elephant.
mammals we went anime with. What? Has it been off the entire time? Oh no. Technical difficulties, but good thing we're ending. So
Yeah, I think this is a good place to end it. Let's end it on. I don't think it got anything and it missed anything.
I don't think it did. So
But
yeah,
I guess for the technical difficulties part, you can just put in
like the picture or whatever.
picture.
But yeah, I don't think we have left to say here.
I think we can, once he brings back the camera, we can talk about primitive animals.
No,
as our
I
last
think we
topic.
can. How long have we been recording for?
2 hours.
Oh no, we're good.
You want to?
I think
you want to leave it off as
because primitive animals. Now it's all hypothetical, and then we're
I
basing
guess
it off.
we already had to go anime
power
mode
up against.
against the
Dude,
colossal squid.
There's no way.
I like the colossal squid's the one that I was like,
no, I can take it off.
that we're like, we have to team up on this one. Like we didn't consider teaming up with each other on any other thing.
No, not the bear, not the
not
moose,
the bear, not the moose,
not the buffalo.
elephants.
No,
we decided
colossal
the
squid, we
colossal
have to
squid
fight.
was too powerful.
We have to fight. So,
But yeah, I think
interesting. This is
this
a
is-
dude conversation.
This is PETA hates this episode
I
kind
can
of
hear-
conversation.
Why? What do you mean? So it looks like I'm gonna have to buy a camera. Anyway,
Anyways, good episode. Thank you all for.
none of our comedic bits with the camera are gonna be in it now. Damn it, I'm kind of pissed.
Well,
Anyway,
we have up until like hour 50. Hour 45. So we have a few.
Yeah, we have a few.
You have your spear.
Okay.
But really enjoyed this topic.
This is
hope
the
you-
most dude conversation I've had with
I hope
him.
you all enjoyed this one as well. This is one I was actually looking forward to talking about. Alex, I apologize for yelling at you so
No,
much.
we're
throughout
fine.
This episode.
This is the most dude conversation ever. No, you're a bitch for not fighting the dragon.
Coward. Do you have any final things you want to
I
say?
don't hate Caleb. This whole thing was a comedic bit to fight fucking animals that we probably realistically wouldn't be able to kill.
I agree, except I still think Alex is a coward. Anyways, thank you all for watching.
You
This
son
has
of a
been
bitch.
Totally Oblivious. I'm Caleb Perez. Alex Pruneda. You can follow him on YouTube. Follow me on Twitter because that's my entire legacy is Twitter in this podcast. But
You don't even
like, comment, subscribe.
stay hydrated, and we'll see you in the next one, ladies and gentlemen.
Peace out.
Do we even have females in this audience?
Yes.
Anyway, oh yeah, we do.